that are
We are saying
legendary.
the same thing now. We are not misquoting you now.
I did not
We are
misquote
saying exactly what you are saying.
No,
Ancestry. What are people, Papa?
You made an interesting
Not the
point,
ancestry, that Papa
Okay.
won't know.
You said you are naturalized, right? In America. The beauty of being naturalized is you did not arrive in America yesterday and become naturalized.
No.
That means you have friends in America, right? So Tinubu now officially is naturalized in Lagos. There is no need for us to fight over it. They should show us his friends from when he naturalized. He did not naturalize
another
when he was
angle.
50 years old. No, stop fighting people over what they tell you is not true. Take their truth. Let us interrogate their truth.
And that's what I do.
Leave the lies.
That's what I'm doing.
Do you understand? Okay,
I asked, have this man told you that he's a
Lagos.
Nigerian? Afolabi said
His
no.
mother is Habiba too. Everything you have said is from Lagos.
No,
This is
Nigerian.
Show us
He's
his
Nigerian
friends
from Lagos State, Yoruba.
Okay, we are the people who grew up with him in Lagos. You see, you people don't understand that this is Lagosian claim is more problematic than accepting it from Iragbiji. Because I'm sure that in the
that's why they look this way. You feel like say he get it. Oh my God!
I've just been laughing at you people because you see, if you accept he was born in Iragbiji, in my grandmother's village in the 30s, in the 20s, there wasn't sufficient records, so her birth wasn't recorded properly. So till today, I don't know the exact year or the exact date on which my grandmother was born. The same thing goes for my great-grandmother. Now, if you told us he was born and bred in Iragbiji and there were no records, they would accept it. But you see, Lagos has had records since colonial
close
Nigeria.
to over 200 years. Over 200 years.
So when you
is your president 200 years old?
Show us the
Because
you see, the beauty of the era in which he was born and went to school is that schools still belonged to the missions. They were highly organized. The records are there.
And they kept records.
Both my parents went to mission schools. I can show you their school, their picture with their principal. Don't be talking to us like we were born in the middle of the desert in our garden.
Nigeria, leave them. Let them continue.
Tinubu is an alien. That man is over 200 years old. Alien. Alien.
Tell me one school in Lagos that you think justifiably in the 60s and 70s did not have sufficient records to record one Bola Ahmed Tinubu. By the way, his record, his name on his university certificate is not Bola Ahmed, it's Bola Adekunle. Are you people playing with us? Why do you people
let's even agree. Let's even agree that somehow, some way, all these things they are saying is true. So point me to how he went to Chicago State University as a female and graduated as a male.
And they emanated as a male.
That one doesn't concern me. That's a typographical.
Let's not even make it complex by adding
things they can easily walk out of. Where are his friends? Who was his high school?
This is the most legitimate questions going into 2027. And this is what every Nigerian needs to consider going into 2027.
Exactly.
Is Bola Ahmed Tinubu a Nigerian person? Is there an agenda of a foreign alien to destroy Nigeria by hijacking the power? Because they already did. I think that's a very legitimate question going into 2027. Noah, you have the mic, please. After you, Ike God.
At this point, it's quite obvious that, it's not out of place to say, in history, different empires have used this method to destroy empires from within. They have...
Sorry, Noah. Check your DM now. You stay there, you don't forget.
Okay.
Right.
Good day. Sorry. So it's not out of place for empires to send sleeper agents to different countries to destroy it from within.
No, you're talking about Trojan horses, right?
I mean, it's part of...
they come in so many forms. Okay.
I'm telling you, different forms. I mean, one of the reasons why the Roman Empire collapsed was, one of the Germanic tribes, they sent their sleeper agents who now became a commander of their one of the major legions in the Roman Empire. They collapsed from within. They destroyed the country because they came to bring revenge on the empire. Today, all points, all conversations, the demonstration of behavior of this person in power shows this person has no affiliation, no patriotism, nothing, no love for this country. It's embarrassing. Like C87 said, I just said my mind. It has never been recorded in history, not even in North Korea, where children are arrested. And what is important is the person.
But to even show you how bad this is, you have to go back to the Middle Ages to record where children even had something similar to this when they were forced to work in mines.
And that's how.
I need to also add that those children were not arrested for nothing. Those children were entrapped. Those children were set up. Those children were handed Russian flags to be used as a pretext to arrest them. Those children were set up.
Even if the children fly Russian flags.
No, my point is, holding Russian flags is not the reason to arrest them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that this stupid government went as far as trying to set up poor children. Because these children were protesting hunger.
Even if they carried Russian flags, they carried Italian flags, they carried whatever flag, if they were protesting or outside, there was no law they even had to hold these people. And this one was saying democracy is dead. Because what these brain dead people in the APC don't understand is democracy means freedom of expression. How can you hold children? And the person in charge of correctional office services in this country is their so-called prized best minister, Bumi Olubumi Tunji, the one that they say is in charge of passports. That is the person. So you are telling me that he saw the memo of people, all the correctional offices, that they carry these people to different prisons. He saw the memo. He approved it. He allowed it. He did not say anything. Did anybody get sacked for this?
No. Do you know? I don't know if it's this case, but do you know? I think it's this case. When those children were brought to the court, there were reports that the judge ran away.
Yes, it was this case. Yes, it was this case.
To show you how bad the thing was, the judge let
Did you see how emaciated many of them looked? And this is why I'm telling you that this is abnormality that has become normal in this country. This is the madness that these people have brought to power. And I don't like when people try to separate Tinubu from Buhari. It annoys me greatly.
It's the same regime. This regime started in 2015.
He said it with his mouth. I am Buhari. Buhari is me. I will continue from where Buhari stopped. He saw the same madness and demolition of democracy. He supported it. People died. Blood was shed because some people wanted toll gate money to continue. They were more concerned about the fees.
I mean, you don't have to go too far to guess who was funding the PMB movement. I don't know. That's the PMB media arm. I don't know. You don't have to go too far.
Exactly. It's as if even Babachela has come out to tell us who was funding what. You people would come and tell us it's a privilege to see this man. That's one of the statements that makes my brain scatter. You people want to rewrite Nigeria from when a mysterious being captured this country. It was when Fashola was in power, a protege of this man said it is better to give contracts. When he was Minister of Works, it's better to give foreigners contracts than to give Nigerians, because Nigerians do not have the expertise to construct roads. Fact check me, I double dare you, check it online. I remember the engineering body of Nigeria was screaming at Fashola. This is the same madness people have brought. Today, you're giving Nigeria's biggest infrastructure to a convicted money launderer under one of the most, even people have even beaten his own despot traits that he displayed under Abacha. Somebody found guilty of looting this nation. There is no logic anybody wants to tell me that anybody supporting Tinubu is not a devilish person. None. Whether it comes from my family, whether it comes from my village, whether it comes from my lineage, that you look at Tinubu with everything going on in this country, including Buhari and now, and you're supporting him, you are demonic. Whether you're an Igbo governor or not. I don't care. You are wicked with everything going on in this country. It's a privilege to see Tinubu. That's the level of insult. But meanwhile, priests, cardinals, people, as in these men of timber and caliber, you're saying it's Ken, are you waving me?
Yeah. I wanted to pass Mike a little bit. There's too many requests. Then we'll move on.
So it's embarrassing. Country is gone. And when people are calling you guys out, you will keep on rejecting and denying. You say we are victims and wailers. It's the same thing you guys did with Nigerian Air. You did with when we were screaming under Buhari that this country was going to the gutters. You people kept on shouting, saying we are wailers. Now somebody came here to say you people are too emotional. You're playing games with somebody that we don't know his history. But today you're coming out to tell us that the problems you inherited came from Buhari. You're saying we are victims. Please, who is being killed? Which farmers are being killed in Ekiti? Which farmers are being killed in Oshun? Which farmers is on the go now come say he wants to go and protect? Between you and those people, who are the wailers? Who are the people crying? How many traditional rulers have been killed in the Southwest under the same president that is from your region? Who is hooking funds for Oshun people, Oshun State people? Are Oshun State people not Yoruba people? So you guys continue. The country is collapsing. We must chase this man out. And so even this man has even captured NDC media team. He has captured them. He's capturing all institutions. NDC media team has been captured by this man. There's nothing he does not capture. And you're coming here to say opposition has freedom. Or I can take the mic.
Yeah, thank you so much, Noah. Thank you. Everything is important. I think all this conversation is what we need to be having going into 2027. Who is Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Is he an alien? Where is his certificate? Why did INEC garnish all his certificates from their website? Why? These are the very, very important questions. Ike God, are you there?
Yeah, my brother, I'm here,
Okay, Mike is yours. BMB, can I take you down? Stay there, I will bring you back up. Let me add more people.
Let me go down so others can come up.
You want me to take you down, Biruki?
Yeah.
Okay, sure, no problem. All right.
Can I go on now?
Yeah, go ahead, Ike God.
Yeah, thank you, my brother Kenny. 10 over 10. I salute you, Harry, and every other speakers that have spoken on this platform. You see, these are the kind of conversations I wanted us to be having going into 2027 election, because over the last 11 and a half years, going to 12 years by May 29 next year, this rudderless party called the APC has so much destroyed Nigeria. Before I speak on how the APC has destroyed Nigeria, when I came up on here, you guys were discussing about Gilbert Shagori and Bola Tinubu's ancestry. Let me state that Gilbert Shagori is a Lebanese guy. He came to Nigeria as a businessman, especially during the military era, and he was the bagman for Sani Abacha. Gilbert Shagori was the man who helped Abacha to launder a lot of money out of Nigeria. All this money coming from Switzerland, coming from United States, coming from UK. Gilbert Shagori was one of those at the forefront. He was Abacha's bagman. So he got his citizenship during this period under review while Abacha was military head of state. So when Abacha passed in June 98, Abdul Salami came, then we had return to democracy. the administration of Obasanjo revoked the citizenship of Gilbert Shagori because of the heinous crime he committed, the financial crimes he committed in Nigeria. His citizenship was revoked and he was sent packing out of Nigeria. Now, in 2022, when I saw people like us saw the photo of Tinubu and Gilbert Shagori and other rogue elements in France, I raised an early morning alarm. I said, Nigeria will be finished if Gilbert Shagori has his way. He massively funded Tinubu's campaign in 2022, 2023, and they bought INEC, they bought the judiciary, they bought the all institutions of states in Nigeria. Even before that election, even while Buhari was still head of state and president, and they had their way. Mahmoud Yakubu announced Tinubu as winner of that election when Nigerians were still sleeping. He told everybody at the National Collation Center in Abuja to go home, that they will come back the following morning. Business does not start anywhere in Nigeria until 8 a.m. Nigerian time. But Mahmoud Yakubu announced Tinubu as winner at 4:01 a.m. on March 1st, 2023. The rest, they say, is history. Tinubu brought back Shagori. He restored back his citizenship, and he even gave him GCON, a national award, a national title reserved for vice presidents. Shagori is now a GCON. This is the same man that was indicted by the United States Department of Justice at California Central District for money laundering and illegal campaign donation. As I speak to you, Shagori cannot step foot in the United States today. Even Tinubu himself, for his indictment for heroin trafficking in America, cannot step foot in the United States under President Trump. When he stepped foot in the United States under Joe Biden, he was given a diplomatic pass by the Biden's Department of State. Tinubu is from Iragbiji. Other students of Nigerian history know this. Tinubu's nephew.
Allegedly, please. Allegedly.
No, leave all these things. These APC people are saying that Tinubu is from Lagos. Tinubu is not from Lagos.
You don't know Tinubu more than his closest ally. Tinubu is allegedly from Iragbiji. Please.
Ike God, no. Do you have evidence?
Allegedly. So Tinubu is allegedly from Iragbiji, according to them.
Okay.
So going forward, Nigeria is at the crossroad, my people. I don't want us to hold Tinubu only accountable. I want us to hold the APC government accountable. To do that, we need to go back to 2015 and chronicle and critically analyze what are the promises the APC made to millions of Nigerians to deceive, to hoodwink, to bamboozle millions of Nigerians to rally behind them in 2015 that made the APC to kick out the PDP after 16 years in power. APC has spent 12 years now. I have been able to itemize. APC made hundreds of promises, but I've been able to itemize at least 20 promises that the APC made to Nigerians in 2015. Most important of those promises are: one, generation, transmission, and distribution of at least 20,000 megawatts of electricity within 4 years. Increasing this to 50,000 megawatts with a view to achieving 24/7 uninterrupted power supply within 10 years. Ladies and gentlemen, The APC has spent more than 10 years in power. They have not been able to improve upon Nigeria's 5,000 megawatts of electricity. Even the national grid has collapsed multiple times, uncountable times. The APC promised 20,000 megawatts in 4 years. They promised 50,000 megawatts in 10 years. Ladies and gentlemen, the question we must ask the APC, where is our 20,000 megawatts of electricity? Where is our 50,000 megawatts of electricity? Where is our 24/7 uninterrupted power supply? Because you have spent 12 years now, going to 12 years. You have not been able to achieve even 10,000 megawatts or 20,000 or 50,000. That is number one point we need to begin to discuss on the issue of power. And let me also restate, Bola Tinubu in 2022-2023 campaign season said, he boasted, if I do not give you 24/7 electricity in 4 years, vote me out. It therefore behooves on the Nigerian people to come together to ensure that the APC is voted out next year. If the APC come with machetes at polling units, the Nigerian people will meet them machetes for machetes. I'm not calling for electoral violence. That is why it is good for the DSS, for the police, for the intelligence and security agencies in Nigeria to begin to do their job. You cannot continue to arrest opposition figures ahead of Osun election and want Nigerians to sit back while you rig the 2027 election. In a banana republic, in a failing state like Nigeria, you meet madness for madness. This is not a case of if I slap you on this side of your cheek, you turn the other side. If you do that, you'll be going back to court. Who owns the court? APC. So Nigerians must begin to discuss APC's campaign promises from 2015 to date. Let us begin to critically analyze them. Let us begin to critically periscope and chronicle them. Number two, APC promised empowerment scheme to employ 740,000 graduates across the 36 states and FCT Abuja in 2015. Have they achieved that? No. 720,000 jobs by the 36 states in the federation. 20,000 jobs per state. As the APC
God, I have a question.
That? No.
God, are we going to add political jobbing, in this job creation that's APC? Because no, I think they have created more. They have created more political jobbers than I have known in any country available to the world. So are we going to add it as part of job creation?
No. We are talking about real jobs. Real jobs.
I just wanted to clarify that. So political jobbing is not a real job.
How do you know real jobs? You know real jobs by the amount of income tax it brings, it generates. So let us see the real jobs, the 720,000 jobs the APC have created. That means 720,000 jobs will generate billions of naira in income tax. So if the APC have not been able to provide 720,000 jobs, they should not expect to overtax Nigerians. The multiple taxation in Nigeria since 2015 is scandalous. It is mind-boggling. It is thought-provoking. It is opprobrious. It is insalubrious. The APC cannot continue to bring up stamp duty tax. If you send, if a bank sends you alert, SMS, APC is charging you. They are charging you for that. ATM replacement, they are charging you for that. You will leave 100 naira in your bank account before you say jack. Your 100 naira has turned to 10 naira. This is arrant nonsense. This is bunkum. It seems as if the APC have used voodoo to hoodwink and bamboozle the entire Nigeria, that everybody in Nigeria is now a coward. How can people that have made you to lose your source of income
The little one you have in your bank account, they are draining it daily. Even if you don't do any transaction, the money in your bank account will not remain the same. This is arrant nonsense. In an economy that APC made $500 billion economy in 2015.
Just to buttress your point too, so that people will not, they will not think we are joking. If you continue to leave that money there, you will start owing the bank. So let's just put that together.
So your account is overdrawn.
Your account will enter minus. You start owing the bank.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
In America, this is a class action suit against that bank. I'm not kidding you.
It's actually a class action. That's what. No, it has happened before with Wells Fargo now. It has happened before with Wells Fargo. I got my money. They sent me $10.
I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. So Nigerians must begin to wake up from their slumber. Femi Aribisala in 2015 said APC got their broom revolution from India. In the mystical world, broom is a very demonic symbol in the mystical world in India. What did they do to Femi Aribisala? They went to Vanguard and told Vanguard publisher to stop his publications, his column. Every Tuesday, APC stopped Femi Aribisala's column on Vanguard newspaper. Every Tuesday, Femi Aribisala stopped writing politics and started writing religion because he's a pastor too. Femi Aribisala tried to stop the incursion of the APC in 2015. People who made $500 billion economy, they tanked it to $200 billion. Now they are raising it to $300 billion and want us to be rolling a red carpet for them. That the question they are failing to ask themselves. $300 billion in 2015 was more than the value of $300 billion in today's Naira devaluation. That is what the APC is not understanding. Here are people who promise to grow Nigeria's real GDP growth by 10 to 12% annually. Because at the time,
let me help you again. Add the borrowing to the so-called improvement.
No,
they almost triple the borrowing to the so-called improvement. So please.
We'll come there. When the APC came in, our external debt was around 12 trillion in 2015. Today, our debt is 150-something trillion naira in less than 12 years. From 12 trillion to 150 trillion. Yet, if you ask them, what have you used this money you have borrowed from, internally and externally? They cannot account for it. Our GDP that was growing at 5, 6, 7% is now growing at 4%, and they want us to be clapping for them, or 3%.
Taiwo said they are still putting the number together. Don't even let me go into that guy's story, man. But go ahead.
When APC was promising change in 2015, it was only the Northeast that was ravaged by insecurity, and I stand to be challenged. But today, 12 years after, insecurity has ravaged the entire 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria. Even they are now kidnapping Obas in Lagos, in Osun, in Ekiti. But before APC came, it was only the Northeast that was ravaged by Boko Haram. APC promised to establish a crime squad to combat terrorism, kidnapping, armed robbery, militant, ethno-religious, and communal clashes nationwide. Instead of taming it, instead of combating it, they have exacerbated it. APC promised to invest tremendously in information technology, manufacturing, agriculture, entertainment to drive Nigerian economy. Today, what is driving Nigerian economy is still oil. So the APC has not been able to diversify. Oh, oil prices are slumped. No, oil prices has continued to go up. Yet, if you ask these people what they have done with the money accrued from oil revenue, they cannot give account of it.
Tinubu is Minister of Petroleum.
So was Buhari. Buhari was Minister of Petroleum too. So that is why I said in 2027, we are not talking about 4 years of Tinubu. We are talking about 12 years of APC. APC promised to put $300 billion regional growth fund across the geopolitical zone. They have not been able to achieve this. They promised to create additional middle class, at least 2 million new homeowners in the first year of their government in 2015, and 1 million annually thereafter. How many homes have APC been able to build for the middle class in Nigeria? Rather than improve the lives of the middle class in Nigeria, APC has further destroyed the middle class in Nigeria. I don't think if there is anything called middle class in Nigeria, 12 years of APC. They have destroyed the middle class. They promised to revive and reactivate our refineries, 4 refineries, the Kaduna, the Port Harcourt, 2 in Port Harcourt and Warri. APC invested more than billions of dollars have been invested in turnaround maintenance of these refineries. Billions of dollars. More than $20 billion have been invested since 2015 for turnaround maintenance of our refinery. Do you know what the APC does? I have it on good authority that the APC will go and bring people that import fertilizer in Nigeria to come and do turnaround maintenance for the refinery. People that don't know anything about refineries, APC will go and bring them because they play ball with these people, because they are their people. So people that are importing fertilizers are the ones coming to do turnaround maintenance at our refinery. $20 billion.
I mean, a renowned professional journalist in Nigeria said he was seeing smoke from a certain refinery. That means the refinery was working. So I don't know. It's like you are not getting your facts.
No, Itoloju is his name. Why you dey cover up?
So
these are criminal elements. Begin to round up, PK God.
Yeah, these are criminal elements that have destroyed the Nigerian state, and they must be judged by their promises since 2015 to date. Because if we do not judge them by their promises since 2015 to date, a lot of these rogues in the APC will return in damn ballots like House of Representatives, Senate, governors, and state houses of assembly. So Tinubu is not even the only person that needs to be kicked out. The APC must be made unpopular in Nigeria, and their 12-year rule must be upended by next year. Are you the mic?
Yeah. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. PK God. Uncle K, good afternoon. He dey pay me say when this space be the hot, I no fit talk.
Wetin happen to your network? I was trying to bring you up too much.
I no fit talk. You dey pay me. Those idiots just come here, come they lie. They allegedly for state of origin.
Allegedly. At least I'm glad it's coming from the supporters. It's not me now. It's not me. I'm not the only one that said it's not from Nigeria
it's
now.
Like me now.
Kenny is officially
what is your state of origin? I would say allegedly from Bayelsa.
Esther, calm down. Great men were good at home.
Yeah, non-confirm is.
He took my network away. The lie. Jesus.
Una won't give another Ikitiman mic, eh? Non-conformist Ikitiman. You can't throw bread for this space, so anyway, I say cousin, so
non-conformist. I know what to make you they happy. I know what to make you they happy. And they see your time.
I say cousin, so I no go talk too much.
Make you they happy, so I know.
Did your brothers run away? They say. Did you chase your brothers away?
No, the lie is too much.
Lekon and Afolabi.
No, we need to recover from this lie, please.
Non-conformist.
Bring them back.
Non-conformist. I send it there.
I agree.
We guys do that thing.
Yes, you know, you are the bastion of justice.
We are the bastion.
Yes.
See.
You must fight for justice.
We'll fight for justice. We know how to fight for the downtrodden.
We will not allow any form of injustice.
We will not allow any form of intimidation. No.
Non-conformist.
So
I support this fight against injustice.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you, Uncle Jagu. Now, we are putting up a team together to fight for this injustice. It's not allowed. It is not allowed. I saw it coming yesterday. I said we will not allow this. We will fight for justice.
We please.
Yes. 10 over 10, I'm with you.
On that mandate, I stand. You see, anywhere injured, we will not watch ourselves.
We will not allow it. Never.
We will not overlook any.
This time around, I'm coming out to fight for her.
I will fight.
I mean,
a feminist. I am ready. I'm willing
to take on it. You know when Yoruba go say, "Omo buruku lojo tie." You know.
Yes, only lojo tie.
So you've been you've been very disrespectful. You know, you've said all manner of things, but no worry, we will not change. This is who we are.
Yes, no matter what you call us,
no matter what you have called us,
we are the bastion.
We'll fight for you. You see you on this street, you will remain here with us. You are not going anywhere.
It's a must.
You are not going anywhere.
Atiku dollar is for everybody.
Atiku dollar must reach everybody. Exactly.
So that's all I came up to say. I'm enjoying the space. The allegedly of states of even they cannot even categorically say where the
no cover is allegedly from Ikiti.
You understand? I know well. So this is who these guys are. See, I've just been laughing. Like, can you just imagine the level these people have taken?
And now they want to pour her to our side. We will not agree. No. They cannot say she was never part of the movement at all. So we are going to reject her back.
Into this matter.
Going to reject her back.
He's going to come into this matter because we remember the space where he said they wanted to go and host fundraising with Sugar Mommy. We are going to discuss it. Don't worry, we'll discuss this matter.
I'm looking forward to that space. That space will be ballistic.
I'm in the loop. Let's leave this cover because now I'm lost.
Kenny, I know you don't know. You and Charlie P, you guys don't know what I'm talking about.
But maybe leave her because
non-conformist. If there is anyone who is got contact, let her know that there are champions of human rights.
Yes.
What is wrong with all of you? Can't people tell people what is happening in other
No, not now. Maybe next time.
This is not a conversation for 76-year-old men. This is not a conversation for 76-year-old men. Go back and watch news. Charlie P, go stand for front of TV, watch news.
Non-conformist.
Kenny, you and Charlie P, this thing happened when you guys were snoring. Because you guys
I know.
They should remain there. They should remain there.
Non-conformist. You know what?
Una wine don't finish. We'll go bring another one for now.
Continue to gather evidence for us. I trust you. I trust you.
I want to know.
Now you just carry one man.
I don't know. Avicii, is Avicii aware of this?
He's not
happening?
My DM asking me question up and down. I sent it to him now.
No. My guy, I will meet him and I know he will update me in the village.
No conformist, no collect bread, no collect bread, no conformist, no collect bread, release information.
CH7, you know what they happen.
No worry yourself now.
Why they want to stress yourself? They want use guy man. CH7 now, you want use guy man.
Then leave with until I know what's happening on back channel.
I will soon close.
But non-conformist. The thing why I want to tell you about what we do here, we have been very successful on a lot of things. You know, we are doing the work that the media are supposed to be doing, which is to drill down to everything that these people are claiming successful of.
Absolutely.
We drill down on nail fraud.
Yes.
Up until today, we can beat our chests and say that thing was a fraud.
Big fraud.
We drill down on a Lagos Calabar coastal scam.
God. The road to nowhere.
Exactly. Yes. And we have taken it to everywhere. No proof.
Yes.
State police, the same.
Scam.
Local government,
autonomy.
Scam. Autonomy, scam. We now hear about the what is it called?
Social transfer.
Yes. Scam. So you find out that we are doing this thing.
Billion.
Student loan and the poverty alleviation, 400 million. We are taking these things one by one and we are analyzing them and we are encouraging people. If you have any information that this is, come and we have challenged them and nobody has opposed all this scam happening in this government. And the job that we are doing is the job that the media of Nigeria are supposed to be doing. And today we are now drilling down, where does Bola Ahmed Tinubu come from? And we have now had his supporters telling us today that he's allegedly, and they are boldly telling us that he's allegedly from XYZ place and naturalized in Lagos. None of this, we don't have evidence of his naturalization in Lagos. We can take the allegedly, because once you put allegedly, that means, it could be anything. But we have now been established. We are trying to establish that these are foreign mercenaries that came to destroy Nigeria, which is Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Chagori. That's what we are establishing.
And that is why insecurity, he does not care. Our judiciary, he wants to destroy. Our legislature, he wants to destroy. The Nigeria police, he is destroying. Everything that we can.
Even the region that adopted him, he's destroying them too.
So
the Southwest.
Anyways.
So yes, my brothers and non-conformists, thank you so much. We will go on the other side and continue. I will not agree.
So non-conformists, sir, and who again they behind the scene. You guys should let's do back channel. Decide when we'll come on, when we go host that space.
That's very, very important.
We'll have a banger coming up soon.
Not be all those ones you say you go procrastinate. I bet that space needs to hold like
I go hold on for next. No worry.
Tonight, this evening.
I'll be you. They wait for more missile.
And non-conformist the lead this our team. He's the project manager.
Like non-conformist go host that space.
Why would I still they talk about this thing? We go talk about channel. Charlie P.
Why do you want to say you get
old? Old age is
a
blessing.
Old age is a blessing. Wait, all of this man means all of you now. Where my mute button? Old age.
No, one back. I beg, make I omit. Harry, you said something. Make I omit. I beg, tell me.
I say if you go all this night, are they available? No, let this.
Yeah, the gist. Non-conform this evening, because this one will go.
Non-conform they available.
Non-conform. You know, say we never finish our point one. I go meet you for back channel. Leave
I am available anytime.
Old age.
Okay.
A blessing.
We will set. Non-conform is waiting the best time. 6 o'clock or 6:30.
Anything from 6, I'm good, brother.
Anytime from
6. Anytime from 6, I'm fine.
Make I announce. So, guys,
for this human rights fight, we got.
Do you know that? Do you know that? Some of the tweets, some people were not thinking they were referring to PO. If you see the way I don't go blast the idiot, say everything and you think say na PO, everything for your life now you think say na PO. This one now your own person.
I mean, Shewa Kimbaloye wanted to say Tinubu yesterday, and he said P2B. He wanted to call, and they say P2B, I'll P2, and then he changed his mouth to whatever. So, but anyway.
Yeah, in fact, the request Avicii is requesting, Adewere is requesting.
I wanted to move.
Let's see how we can fast track this whole thing so that this guy
Charlie P.
We can evolve.
Yeah.
No.
We're not evolving.
Kenny, you want to say something?
No, that's
I'm calling you to continue on our topic and yes. And we are looking for Bola Ahmed Tinubu's country. We are, talking about his statements and all of that. But yeah, you have the mic.
Kenny, it's not like that. Actually, hold on. Kenny, you have your own question you're asking. We are summarizing the week that was from Sunday of last week till today, with the whole APC, the way they've ran mad, tribalized the whole thing, made it religion. We've seen what is happening in Oshu. See, it's just a recap of what we've seen since Monday today. So, Kenny, in that discussion, that your answer will come out. So Charlie P, you have the mic. Meanwhile, when
Catholics go perish. Person talks all the Catholics should go, the what do you call them? They should go and perish. The cardinals for this app. Say because now they talk to Tinubu. So these people they mad. And the Chagori story, I'm very, very interested, Kenny. These guys are stealing away the country. I'm interested. Thank you.
But is that story not old? How you want to bring something from how long?
Valerie.
Charlie P, go ahead.
I would wait to hear the gist.
Esther, sorry, Charlie P. Esther, I'm a journalist. I keep saying it. That Shaguri's news, if you want to talk about his old news, like you should talk about
Valerie, wait till your turn now. You talk about the old news. But wait, Charlie P, please.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
You guys should calm down.
Kenny, you're using your old man power to invite old man to speak. You sideline every other young person here. This is not pan wine communication. I no go rest. Wow. Okay, now no vessel.
Yeah, I can't. I just wait. You.
Charlie, please. I'm timing you. Please, we have other people that want to speak.
What is the color of your problem?
We have other people that want to speak. Please.
Oh, Charlie P, let me redirect. Let me redirect you, Charlie P, please.
Allow me to talk.
Charlie P, let me redirect you. Do you know where Bola Ahmed Tinubu come from?
Allegedly.
Okay, you can start from there.
Exactly. Let's start from there. Yeah.
Wait. They know they talk gossip for village square. People don't go on here with me. So allow me to talk. If you know Charity in Albania, 10 over 10, you must play me tape.
10, Charlie P. You will get it in your DM. Please, I take God, beg you, please.
Charlie P, I will share the gist with you shortly.
Okay.
Don't worry. But I know go give you a reason.
No. I know they give gist again. My DM, people they my DM. I know they give gist again. When we open that space, the gist will drop. I know they respond to like even I know vex.
10 over 10.
Somebody asked
Drop one.
The point is that
Charlie P, I've tried to move on with the
let's move ahead now.
Charlie P, just move on now. Now you bring this back now. We just we have another conversation.
All these American people.
I go mute Charlie P. I go mute him. I go remove him from the space.
I won't talk now. You are the one even this thing. All these American
Charlie
people.
P, honestly, the kind of people I have on this request list, I not feel afford. Let them
10 over 10 can stop.
Yeah, just go ahead.
I know the young blood like when we go just start with a build moment.
There's Malam here. There's Adowere. There's Aku. There's Nigerian Renaissance. There's Arize. Yeah, men are waiting for you people to speak too.
I go down. I came up for we meet at night.
I'll take care.
10 over 10.
10 over 10. The truth of the matter is, has Nigerian democracy died under this thing? I don't think it's only dead. It's been buried. It is dead. Democracy is buried. Democracy is in, except we have a different meaning. And that's why literally, I think we should adopt a national language that we should use as Nigerians. This doesn't sound, look, smell, or act like democracy. A son sat in front of 200 million people. A son that you expect that has gone through layers of education. A son that you understand by the Nigerian context is given that title because legally it is expected or it is shown, assumed, presumed, and presumed that he will live with integrity, speak with integrity, and act with integrity. Is telling me that education do not matter. Because he could even defend who he came to that place to talk about. What is education? How is it obtained?
He didn't even try to defend it.
He didn't even try. If I was asked that question at this my age, even if I support something criminal, I would say, can we skip it? Silence will only make people have perception that might be true or lie about you. But as soon as you open your mouth to start jumping around situations, even when the questions came in very direct, 10 over 10, it will show you the moral depletion, the truth and the sincerity depletion that is being recorded in our country. Growing up, if you go and meet old people to sit down with you, or you want to go meet them for advice, you're not going to meet them because they will see things from your perspective. You're not going to sit down with them because they will try to manage your emotions. You're going there because you know they will tell you the undiluted truth that is guided by moral and conscience. But what I've seen in the context of Nigeria today are people who we probably have touted as morals of old generations will sit down on platforms looking at millions of Nigerians and display lies, terrible assertions about what we are facing in the country, and all manner of things that I cannot begin to open my mouth to say here.
Charlie P, do you know it's that man's interview that increased my concern about Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Kenny, do you know what I'm asking now? I am coming here now to ask all of us sitting here, 243 persons that are listening today. Tell me why you want the young people growing up in Nigeria to be morally conscious. Tell me why you want me to be upright. Tell me why you want me to be patriotic. Tell me why you want me to always do the right thing, even if the system I see today rewards mediocrity, rewards anyhowness. Even when the society will look at me if I commit crime and tell me you have done well. Today, an independent electoral body has uploaded one of the most terrible governors of all time trying to contest a senatorial post in the country. I say, tell me why you want me to be a good person in this system called Nigeria. If anybody can actually tell me the reward, then I think I will begin to think that we are no longer a country, but we are hell on earth parading 230 million people. It's just a shame. It is just a shame. And you can ask me, or you can, look at South Africa today and ask them why they treat you the way they treat you. And you will ask me why I go to different airports and I'm being stereotyped for whatever reason. And you can ask me 10 over 10, even if Nigeria is not on top, Nigeria is nowhere top 10, top 15 as the most fraudulent country in the world, as anything. But Nigeria is paraded as the number one in everything in terms of reaction from wherever you go around the world. Just ask me. And that is who we have as a leader today. When we come into a system, from time immemorial that we call ourselves, or we've liberated ourselves into the Fourth Republic, one person has consistently lied about education. Kenny, are you aware in Canada today, if you want to go Canada, and there is a misspelling in your name, it can even deny you. That's in a fraud. There are places that any slight change in your documentation,
it's the same with US now currently.
Now UK, if you even ask you, was this a mistake? They fit ask you. But there are countries where if they just see something we don't miss from what you put before, your life don't finish. But we've seen someone, a country has witnessed someone who has repeatedly demonstrated this, and the person is holding the number one position of your country. Democracy is not only dead, because I do not even understand what the meaning of democracy is. The last time we were having this conversation, 10 over 10, it was even Grandmaster that was even trying to help me, because he was defending that a lot of countries have practiced it. And it was successful, which makes sense from statistics. But what we've called democracy, I was sensible. I get more sense during the military era. And I can tell you, whatever we're experiencing today is 1 million times terrible than what people who we thought were autocratic, tyrannic, ever did. If there's any best word to use, we shouldn't call it democracy, because Nigeria has struggled to practice the meaning of that word that we know that other countries have practiced. And finally, for me, guys, we can come here, say all the things we need to do. History do not lie. The man sitting in Aso Rock has lots of baggages. And for whatever reason, he has succeeded his way to the top. We are seeing ministries. We are seeing Senate. We are seeing the judiciary. We are seeing INEC. And we are seeing people who we have tasked to help us to police this nation, break down and scatter in our very eyes. A lot of people will come in, oh, it didn't start with him. But did he ever do anything? Has he done anything to help us strengthen it and bring it back to its old glory, or wherever we expect it to be? The answer is no.
Charlie, why will a foreigner help you to build democracy? An alien from God knows where help you?
Kenny, the big question is, how did he get into this position in the first place? That is what we should be bothered about. And he's going for the second time. He's consolidating it. We have seen that democracy has eluded the place he was governed, which is Lagos. Democracy do not happen in Lagos. We can come here and deceive ourselves. We can come here and play to whatever gallery we need to play to. Lagos was just lucky to escape some of this badness because of his financial strength. He played the same in Osun State. We can see how Osun is before Adeleke took over. And possibly he's planning to take over in the next 2 days. We have seen Osun. And we've seen the way it is. And that is the way Nigeria is. So the question I ask, how do we save ourselves from this mess? Because democracy under this government is no longer existing. Rather, it is somewhere 10 feet below us as a nation. Thank you. I use my mic for now.
Yeah, thank you so much, Charlie. Thank you for your contribution. Appreciate that. I don't know who came off first, Iroma or Victor. I don't know who came off first. Iroma, the mic is yours. Let's hear from a woman. Iroma, do you have any evidence of what nationality Bola Ahmed Tinubu is? We are trying to.
So, sorry, Iroma, can you know best? Iroma, can you know best? I know best. Valerie, sorry, did you block me? If not, please check your DM. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So Iroma, so we're trying to find out
which one is I block you. Just send me a message. I've replied you. It's you to check it.
All right, thank you, Valerie. So Iroma, we are trying to find out where Bola Ahmed Tinubu come from, because from every look of things, it looks like this man came from somewhere, and with Chagori, and they are trying to destroy Nigeria.
Harry, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you guys. Harry, I better help me check your DM. Since everybody is announcing DM, Harry, check your DM for me.
I know.
Tell me,
tell me my check DM too.
Charlie P, check your DM too.
All right.
Check your.
Yeah, Roma, the mic is yours.
Well, let me have my own. Roma, check your DMs. We are still waiting for you.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Uncle K. Good afternoon, Harry. Noah, Yusuf, Jagun, Uncle Jagun. Good afternoon, Charlie P.
One name. Good afternoon.
Irama. Good afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Who's talking now?
Irama, Biko, just 1 second. Kenny, one name.
Yeah.
You don't take my mandate now. I give you Roma. And waiting we did this space data.
No, okay. We wanted to hear from a woman. No verse, Victor.
And kids.
No verse. Let's hear from. I'm a feminist. But anyway, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Victor. Uncle K, I've been hearing you ask this question since, right? This question has been at the top of your lips, not just today, but for today I've been hearing you since. So, okay, so allegedly, right? I heard though that Bat is from somewhere in what do you call Iragbiji? Where is Iragbiji? What state is that?
I think it's Osun State.
Even Osun State.
Okay. I don't know, but so far, even in the days of...
No, two of his supporters here has said this, allegedly from there. Yes.
I heard it. I was just laughing, right? So, but hey, Bola Tinubu is an alien because no country, claims to have him. Nobody except Nigeria, right? I know then they used to say Buhari was from Niger Republic, and to some extent, if you go to Buhari's house, you won't be able to doubt it because see his house just less than 20 minutes, Niger Republic, right? So that's in Daura. Atiku is from Cameroon, right?
That was actually Tinubu's son that said that on TV even yesterday. He claimed that Atiku was part of Cameroon before they turned into Nigeria. That's what the son. That was in defense of answering a question, where is Bola Ahmed Tinubu from, and his certificate, and he could not defend it. And this was a son that was sent, a proxy that was sent on TV, and he couldn't defend that.
I take my mic back. He's from Cameroon. That's for Atiku. Where's of the other person that they gave third position? We know that one is from Agulu. Please, where is Agulu? Is he in Togo? Uncle Kenny, on mute now.
It's in Anambra. It's Anambra.
20 minutes from my place.
Yeah, it's Anambra. It's about 30 minutes from me.
Anambra State.
So that one. So Anambra State is in where? Is in which country?
Nigeria.
Is in Niger, not Niger.
Okay. So that one now is established. That one is in Nigeria, right?
But we know the classmates of the Agulu man. But this other guy, Tinubu, we don't know his classmates. Is it that it was
that Belarus man that stood up that year? Was it not last year or last 2 years? That's his classmates.
Primary school, new. Sorry for interjecting, Roman. Sorry.
Legends, great men, homeschool. They don't go to Akpako, they worry now. Just go class, go to sit down for back, go to shout 10 years. That man is a legend. He's a great man, and great men they are homeschooled, right? So I don't know what people are looking for up and down. Did you ask Alaja Mogaji? The guy is schooled at home, so forget. They didn't even issue him certificate. That's why he couldn't tender anyone, right? Both the primary and secondary. Anyways, that's for that. Well, Nigerian democracy has died under APC government and Tinubu. It has died because I heard, was it not Afolabi saying, "Oh, if the democracy is dead now, you won't be speaking, you won't be doing this."
My dear, even the speaking we are speaking itself is just, just courage that, okay, whatever happens should happen. Oppositions are speaking. He said they are speaking. His Peter Obi not speaking his article. They are all being intimidated. When NDC wanted to have this thing, didn't they squeeze them, deny them of a space? They have to go and squeeze themselves to a point that was like one of the embarrassing, time for the opposition, because you have to now squeeze yourself, heat, everything. Dino was sweating like a Christmas goat. All of them were hand fanning themselves. Isn't that intimidating or intimidation enough? That you don't give them platform. Somebody in Benue State said Pio shouldn't come to his state. Any day he wants to come, she lets him know, blah, 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 and all, because he's an opposition party. Someone in Edo State, this 7 governor, issued a threat in that line too, right? So there is no democracy. They can't even come out publicly, right, to say most of the things that they're facing. Pio said in airports, the way he has told us in that podcast how he's being treated. Have other people not, probably in one way or the other, done something? Oshomole did his own. What's his name? Yeah, Oshomole. What's his name? Why K1, Abi Kwam1 did his own. Everybody at some point or the other, to be in an opposition in Nigeria is like a death sentence. We are all just dying and dying slowly. Like we're just dying silently and quietly, and we're trying to scream, but it seems as if our voices are not loud enough. There is no democracy under this government. You talk, they will look for you and pick you up wherever you are. It's just a matter of, time. So everybody talking on spaces or tweeting, everybody tends to be careful. But how careful can you be? It's just the ones in diaspora that even enjoy some level of freedom. We now, because it they don't even come for you directly, right? Their attack dogs can come for you, right? So organize anything anywhere now. You will see that opposition talks, their attack dogs on ground, their so-called foot soldiers will come for you. Why can't you leave and let's leave? Why can't you allow the opposition? Because now the election is coming up, right? They're setting up different, different billboards. The few ones that are up already, check it, is Tinubu and APC there. It's not campaign time more, because the other time, there's this club that we're talking about, okay, opposition's not advertising enough and all of that. These people do it, their campaign, or they do it via their supporters. The ones that you can't, in Abuja now, you can't even sign opposition banner. From the day this man took off the office, they started campaign again. But it's a very pathetic situation that oppositions are even, they seem, because I wouldn't know, like I told somebody, I'm genuinely curious to know what they're up to, right? How they're going to tackle these things, how they're going to overcome it. But that's topic for another day.
Iroma, most of them have even jacked up their permit, the advert permit for political distance, 700 million, 200 million in some states.
And they dragged, what's his name then? OT, when he said, we read that his own is 200 million or something. In Lagos, you dare not advertise, even 2022, 2023, it happened. You dare not place banner anywhere. And you're telling me opposition are speaking, they are busy because they've not gone for them, like to kill them, which we don't even know what will happen during campaign season. In the last election, it happened. People got injured. Certain persons were badly injured that is scarred to date, still lives with them. Certain persons were not physically injured, but they were mentally, damaged. So we all have all these things. Nobody's really talking. Is it the cardinal that spoke? They came for him, and yes, they're telling us that, okay, then we came for Adeboye. Adeboye drinks tea. He's a tea drinker. Right? And he didn't even speak to, to the plight of his church members. Said he has done his best. They came for him that, Baba, you shouldn't be saying that. Agbalagba, anyone now, like he's an old man. So at this point, and being a religious head, I expect him to be speaking nothing but the absolute truth. Like unfiltered. You look your friend in the eye because he's your friend. Don't give him yes sir response. Don't give him yes sir kind of this thing. Tell him the truth to his face. Aside being an older man, you are, a clergyman. But no, they don't do all of that. But when opposition speaks, that's why the likes of Bashir or whatever his name is now has to show us that they have a department that he's heading to dissect and probably verify everything PO says and all. Why would you even care about what your opposition is doing? But we have the attack dogs. So please, 10 over 10, that conversation we had, you sent me earlier, please let's make that happen. And for the other camps, our next door neighbors, right? That I've been seeing the crash out. Please, we'll talk about that. We will dissect it. We will talk about, like I told you before, no problem. We'll talk about it tonight, right? Because the tears are all over the timeline. There is no democracy. Shagori has, come and hijacked the highest position in Nigeria. Being a foreigner, and not just being an ordinary foreigner, being a fraud that he is. His likes can only triumph under Tinubu's administration because they are both, like minds. They're both like minds. So, but hey, it is whatever it is they want to do. Please, we should all put ourselves together. We have, way much more battle ahead of us. Let's not just take it, okay, we'll come on space, we talk, and then the space closes, everybody goes home or goes to face their reality. Please, we should try to have that back, and communication channel. Please, everybody host your spaces. There are different departments to this whole fight. If it's, physical mobilization or something you want to do it and do it well. If it's hosting spaces, if it's, giving ideas, whatever department, wherever you find yourself, please contribute to that. We still have to be on space because right now it feels like we are already losing the steam. They know we control this space, this app, we're in charge. That's why sometimes you send their attack dogs to come and derail the conversations. But I'm glad people like 10 over 10, and others are still looking, eyeing the ball, like still focused. There was a conversation that was going on the space this morning. 10 over 10 told me like, that's not his kind of space. And I'm like, yes, I know. You're a focused man. You have your eyes on the ball. So please, let's just be that way. For Tinubu administration, there is no democracy. What we have is way more than Abacha's regime. We're all just suffering and smiling, and they're pushing us to the wall. Instead of bouncing back, we are, trying to bore hole on the wall to be able to cross to the other side, which is not healthy for a country like ours. Kenny, I can see your hand though. 10 over 10, I'm here to appreciate you, Essay, everybody. I just basically came to say thank you for all you do for this movement. Non-conform, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Madam Ankadede, Dr. O, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I beg they go. We not appreciate you.
Thank you. I'm glad you didn't call trauma. I'm very, very glad about that. Victor, Eze, the mic is yours. Thank you. I don't know, maybe you will help us to find the country of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because that's what we've been looking for. Eze, the mic is yours. Eze, are you there?
Please, can we take some people down and bring some other people up? We have
Eze.
Let me go down.
Yes, Eze that has been dragging for Mike. Now he says speak. There's no network. I can tell you're in Nigeria.
Nigeria has Apple.
You're in Nigeria. Well. I want to talk. Okay, now this is the mic. No network. You see?
Maybe we should drop him and bring him back.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Malam Kuli.
Yeah, just leave that guy.
Okay, Valerie, you go ahead with the mic.
I wanted to
appreciate me.
Iroma has gone.
Arisa, I appreciate you for her.
Yeah, Valerie, the mic is yours.
Yeah, thank you. And Kenny, when I speak, I'll drop too, so you can bring up more people. I just wanted to say there's a space happening. I'm so sorry, this is wrong of me. I always feel bad when I'm announcing another space on this space. But here, active citizens, there's a space. Just if you want to really enter there's a particular political issue. I'm not trying to drag you from this space. It's just that I'm going to be in that space now. And then 10/10, you said something about me hosting space. Obviously, Elon Musk is doing an update on Android. So anyone that wants to buy me an iPhone, you can, slip in my DM if you want me to host spaces so bad. But
Go to
I don't
Chuma.
know.
Go to Chuma's DM. Chuma is very good with buying women an iPhone.
Who is Chuma? Like, I feel you're saying Chukuma. Who's that?
CH7. He's very
Chukuma. And
It's Chukuma.
yeah,
It's Chukuma.
he normally buys women iPhone, so it's just to direct you to
I'm
the
not
right
doing
source.
anything. This one is just for
I am making it easier for you, Valerie. Just go to his DM. He will buy you phone. Believe me.
He doesn't have an iPhone, but he can buy for you.
No, I'm down now. Thank you, Chukuma, in advance for that iPhone 18 Pro.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. It's Malam Kulikuli has dropped. I think.
Wait. Now the submission when Valerie come give
He came to beg for phone, and I directed that to the appropriate
I bet
channel.
let's move the mic, Jerry. Eze, are you there?
Eze, are you back? His mic can never work.
Valerie, you take time get bad map, I swear.
Valerie came up to announce another space for whoever is interested.
Don't give this thing to this thing.
No,
wait,
I beg you,
Valerie, you supposed hold on, guys, Joe. You're supposed to drop the link so that anybody that wants to can go. But announcing it without dropping a link, I don't know.
Then I got what you can anga.
Nah, my brother,
know the listing. Eze, continue. I will leave yeah.
Oh, now they bully my host. I beg.
You deserve to be bullied. Anything way pass 10/10 to 2 marks.
No. 10, are you done? Let's move the mic. Yeah, let's move the mic. My God, don't give me go ahead. Yeah, let's move the mic. Easy, go ahead.
If I talk now, maybe we'll carry you go court. Kenny, you be bad friend though. I hear everything when you they talk when my mic no agree on. I hear everything when you they talk. Don't worry. So good evening everyone. We don't this space again to cause tears for those who won't cry. Harry, well done. I know I tell you say may you dey behind. Yeah, guys, please, you permit me before I drop my testimony on where our president is from. I need to mention something.
You serious? You know where he's from?
Okay, Chicago never see open their comments since 2023. Oh, pause your mic first. Hold on. So I need to actually. There's something I observed, that I needed to put out there so that in case if he apply to anybody, if he go check him. So it's going to a quick one actually. So it's about WAEC. I think there is something going on in that organization that is really not making sense. Because I've been questioning myself all this while whether are they mad, whether my reality is not my reality. You see, I wrote WAEC in 2010, but never got the opportunity I never got the chance out of my own decision to go to a university because I got signed straight after secondary school or to actually start my professional football career. So fast forward to me now this year wanting to further my education and do a BSc abroad. Receiving my WAEC certificate that I picked up from my secondary school and asking myself if I'm mad. I'm asking myself that question because my elder brother, who is a year older than me, wrote WAEC 1 year before me. And I remember his results vividly were 6.6. My dad said that he will hold on his gift. As if I do better, I will get a bicycle. And then fast forward to when I wrote my WAEC, June 2010. My result comes out. I go to buy a scratch card, print it intentionally, because I also remember the principal calling me to her office saying, why would other people register 8 subjects and you register only 7? Your chances of failure is high. I said, Mama, that's what I want to write. She said, no, it must be 8. For those of us that wrote WAEC, I'm not talking to our president. I said, no, it must be 8. And she said, I must add another subject. And I added commerce. I wrote every subject, got to commerce day. I wore my uniform, left the house, go game hall. I did not attend commerce examination. Got my result. It was C5 parallel. I got a bicycle for doing better than my brother. A bicycle I rode for years and years and years, but the certificate I'm getting from my school is 8 subjects, 2 D7, 5 C6, and 1 C5. I don't know what is happening. Maybe I'm mad. Maybe I don't know. I know the cuckoo smoke. I don't know, but I look at the picture of my bicycle. I look at this result. So I just want to say that for maybe some of us can actually start going back to check and see if there has been a change in your final results in WAEC. That was just something I wanted to mention. So let me just move on from that. You see, democracy, there has never ever been a democracy in Nigeria, actually. Yeah, if we're being very honest. And me, for one, I do not think that democracy is a system of government that will eventually, in the long term, develop a third world country. Because you are going to have people like those in the government we have today doing the kind of things they are doing right now. Have people like Bashir, what's popping, they call them numbers.
I think his network has
They call them numbers.
Okay.
Am I
Yeah.
the numbers? Those from nothing to do. Give you a leader. You will go school, get first class. They try pursue your life by make I walk, make I feel by car. Give you those from Sudan, Niger, eating from the dustbin. You come in, vote you in a leader. And you ask yourself, why is your life tumbling? Look at what we have as a president today. And I'm not even sure some people have realized it. I used to boast of at least 2 vacations in a year. Even if I don't go abroad, at least somewhere in Africa, hide. Bro, since this man entered, I can't think it. Man. To even say my wear clothes, just fall in fine dining where I would do small wine tasting and then do buffet. Bro, you dare not. Don't know how much go run your gen, run your car. Money for buying, use put fuel first. It just seems like we they talk this thing, they be like joke. We don't they talk on me, they be like joke, but we sitting down to actually ask ourselves the pertinent questions. I remember when to get groceries for me, they just carry 50K enter. I go carry 2 carts. They pull out. All the security go they rush. Boss. 2 full carts of groceries. Bro, if you spend 150K now, maybe send a 2 nylon. You just they pull out from the shopping mall. We don't have a government. It's a free for all. It's a free for all. You know what it means for somebody to be saying that those around the president are painting a picture that things are rosy? Do you know what it means for people to be painting a picture of life to you? As every day now, go come they paint a picture of a baby to them. Yeah, this your baby. Oh, it's fine. No, she's catwalking. No. Have you asked Kenny Day now? That time for secondary school, Kenny they jump fence. You know they come exam. Kenny Papa go come they expect me say make I come they give and report. Kenny they jump fence, but if I reach in Papa front, I will say
and that jumping fence really they Kenny voice. You kept telling me to go not say jump fence.
Kenny Papa will come call me say, Victor, how you see Kenny? I'll come tell Kenny Papa Kenny na the first to enter class. So Kenny uniform they always they neat. They stay school till school close. When Kenny they go house by 11 a.m. You go report for school 8 a.m. Go house 11 a.m. 10:30 sometimes. I come they tell Kenny Papa say Kenny must make straight C's or straight A's. Do you know what it means for me to be telling Kenny's father's that? What does it tell you about Kenny's father? We they talk this talk, some kind of normal talk where they use for this country, some kind of normal terms where they use for this country. We go they argue the abnormal terms, whereas when they think who they tell the abnormal terms, those around the president are painting a picture. Tinubu they look picture instead of to govern. Instead of to wake up in the morning, go out there, seek public opinion, collect criticism. Waka for market itself, if they stone you tomatoes, you know say, Omo, what make this woman vex? They wait every morning, all the Vanguard, all the Picasso we employ, they will come put canvas, paint them a picture of the country. Maybe for where Makoko Day now, they go put like 2 skyscraper. Then when you come tell and say na Makoko Day here where they put skyscraper, I go tell you say you are being partisan. Being partisan. Oh, they speak English for this country. It's not here, and it has not helped us. It has not helped us. Then we stay. We they compare him with the man where we say we saw him head banks, started businesses, built businesses. A man that tells you go and check for this, and you go there and you see it there. There are people in this country that are telling you that man will be in the want. and you are asking if democracy is dead. Bro, even the alive democracy, it will not. What has it benefited us? Questions we should be asking are plentiful and deep. But let's keep preaching. If democracy can provide us a person like Peter Obi as a leader, even if not for our lifetime. Because, bro, our parents are about to leave and they've not witnessed good government. To leave. Some of them don't know what quality healthcare is. They're about living. About living. We that are supposed to actually ride this tide or steer the ship in the right direction. We've not even made a step, not to talk of journey of 1,000 steps where they start with one step. We are still bickering. Every morning you wake
30
up.
seconds, brother.
Kenny.
I know. I beg.
Oh, all right. So guys, for me, we need to just stand up. Only God knows to make them change that our national anthem that says "Arise, O compatriot, Joy Kolube." A call to nationhood. This have to change, whether by fire, by force in this community. We have to be responsible.
Thank you, Eze. Thank you so much. Rinze, I don't know you and Amazon who came first. I think you came before him, right? Ariza, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I don't know who comes first.
Do you want him to go first?
Kenny, why you gonna give Talakawa mic? Why you gonna give Talakawa mic? Talakawa will come here to give her mic.
Yeah, Ariza.
I don't say now your cousin, but it doesn't matter.
And my brother is my brother.
So I know they like all this nepotism. Stop doing nepotism with 10/10 space.
Yeah, I see you, Lakon. I see you. Hang on. Ariza, do you want Amazon to go? And then you go.
Well, let me behave like my principal.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, you have the mic, Emerson.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Are you from Southwest? Because we are trying to unravel some stuff.
I'm from Middle Belt.
Middle Belt, okay. But you don't know do you know Tinubu and where he came from? Are you aware? Or maybe his school, primary or secondary school. Are you previewed to that information?
Okay. Based on what I know, I grew up to know that Tinubu is a Nigerian. His identity in details, I cannot tell because I've never met him in person.
Have you heard from his voice? Like, have you heard him tell you where he's from or tell Nigeria where he's from? Ever?
No.
Okay, so so you are on an allegedly list.
Okay.
Because you can't make claim of what you are not sure of or what you cannot defend.
That is me. I cannot defend it, and I cannot.
So it's allegedly. You're on the allegedly Nigerian.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I have been listening to everything we are saying here all this while, and I can say this categorically that we that are here, we are responsible for everything, bad government, whatsoever you are experiencing today, we are responsible for it. And I can kind of prove my point. I remember in during the COVID-19, I think we have a EndSARS program, which here I'm in Kaduna right now, so I happen to be part of the people who are a front runner of that protest. And come on, the youth are the largest population of this government, of this country. We are so foolish, we are so daft that we allow the presence of a little old people to dominate our own psychology. We allow them to play us as if we don't know what we are doing. Now, in the time of strength, let's go to strength. How do you think that somebody like Tinubu now can kind of participate in something physical? If you know he cannot participate in something that requires strength, how do you think something that requires brain work, how do you think he can do that perfectly? But when the time comes, see, the government, when they say regime change by force, it's never by just commentary. We are here, all of us here, we are just on a commentary section. If we want the change that we are looking for, I don't care whether Tinubu come from whatever, whether it's an India or it's a Chinese person, but we permit whatever is happening here. We permit it. If they say, okay, this person, we don't want this person on that seat, and based on the witness we have in 2023 or 2020, yes, 2023, based on the witness we have, we know that yes, Peter Obi, which is from Labour Party, won the election. Yes, I can say it with 90% sure. I don't know of the 10%, okay? So, but Tinubu imposing himself to us show that we are so weak that we cannot, as a young people with high energy, even with brain, we are so weak, we are so dumb that we don't understand how to fight for our own rights. During the EndSARS, what happened? There is a gunshot in Ibejuleki toll gate. The youth take it upon themselves, say, we no go gree, we no go gree. They pursue his family and whatsoever. The court, I remember this liar, what is his name again? Who can remind me, this liar from South, what is his name? He's now a cabinet of Tinubu. The one who is frustrating, he said he's a Tinubu tormentor. Please, somebody should remind me his name. Tinubu tormentor. Did anybody remember his name?
No, I don't know.
Reno Mokri.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Reno Mokri. What happened? He was everywhere. He is following. He joined the youth. He was doing everything. But come on, this is politics. He discovered that this is not benefiting him. Everybody is now fighting for his benefit. When Tinubu become a president, he has to camp with Tinubu back again. So if the young people that we are here, we are claiming that we have the education, we are claiming that we have the certificate, we are claiming that, then you said you somebody that did not go to primary school, not secondary school, you don't even know his bio, is ruling you. Who is the biggest coward? We are. We permit it. It's not his fault. They say when somebody is being ruled by a fool, that person too is a fool. Because you can't deliver more than your leader. Yes, you cannot. You cannot deliver more than your leader. So what is the point all about? Now, every year, these people have ruled us before. In their time, they eat their cake, they have it, and they are still eating it. In 1980s, 1960s, 1980s to 1970s, check all the record. They were all young. when they were ruling. At 27, you will see somebody ruling at 27, at 30. But we claim to be wise. In our own time, we cannot take over the government at even 50. Buhari, good luck, try it. He become an old man within 3 years. So come on, when we start advocating for the strength of the youth to be manifest, whether the youth, let me tell you, somebody will say, I know somebody will be here and be saying, they try it with Bello, Yaya Bello failed us woefully. He is even more corrupt than the old people. Come on, you, only one person among the wolves. Do you think you can win? You cannot. Everybody have their own calculus and the way they operate. If you are a young person and you become, no matter how an old man think of development, there is a certain age that an old man can only think of old things. If you are with your grandparents, you will know what I am saying. Sometimes they started behaving like children. They are no longer serious about what you are serious about because they are not in the young age. They are not viewing life the way you are viewing life anymore. Sometimes even the car, even the flashy things, even the building that you care about, even the road you care about, they don't care about it anymore. You care about it because you are old, you are young. Sorry to say. You care about it because you are young. So we give chance for the old people in Africa. It's not the issue of Nigeria alone. It's an African. It's an endemic system, a corrupt system that is going on, and it's because the youth of Africa refuse to stand. I remember in the white system, their youth stand. The democracy you are talking about today. What is democracy, by the way? Democracy is meant for the elite, not for you. The police are in the control of the elite. The soldiers are in the control of the elite. So they have the power. They do what they want to do, according to African democracy. Now go to the British, which is our mother, which we are supposed to follow their system. What are they practicing? Monarchy, not democracy. But we adopt what we don't even understand. And we are practicing it, and all of us are complaining every day that we don't do this. How will you grow? How will you grow? How are we going to grow with that kind of embedded knowledge from where we don't even understand? You can't. We try monarch system and we see how monarch system work. In Burkina Faso right now, which is the country Burkinabe, when they enter the monarch, the military system, which permits a single person to give an order and the order will stand that way, you can see that there is a change in Burkinabe. So democracy is not meant for us. It's an experimental system, and it's not working. It's not working because it permits every kind of illicit behavior to be welcome in a system, according to us in Africa. Because of democracy, they say we must not have a monarch system. Even our monarch system, they are attacking them now in Nigeria. They'll say, go and make the head of this thing, let it be political. Even when they know that this is traditional head, this is ethnic head, they are now politicizing it. Now the system is being rigged. Now through there, now only one person, APC, can say, okay, if you are a king and you cannot follow our policy, we are dropping you. We are doing this, and everything it will be working according to their own side. Now another year is coming. We are coming for an election by the end of this year, which is February, by God's grace. And the youth, we don't have any representative. It's still the old people, whether Obi or whoever, all of them are old. Nobody is between the age of 30 to 40 among them. And we are camping here. We are camping here, rejoicing that we want to put another people that have worked their life. They have tried their best. They have worked their life up and down. Their brain is getting retarded already. And we want them to manifest the kind of energy we have.
So, James, I've been listening to you. So, how old is Peter Obi that you know?
He's above 50.
How old is he? I didn't ask you if he's above. How old do you think he is?
I know he's above 50.
But you're not sure his age.
I cannot tell you his age, but I know he should be above 50.
Okay.
So, in regard to that, we understand, we understood well when young guys are taking over the government in those days.
So I have a question for you. Suggest a young guy for us.
No.
A young guy that was supposed. Wait, no. Charlie P, I beg, just one question.
How old is Yaya Bello?
No. I beg, Charlie P, I beg, no. Just give us example of a young guy we should gather and.
Yeah.
You understand? Gather and speak for.
That's what everyone wants to ask. What's your suggestion, Amazon, please?
You know,
like for next year's election,
we have come to.
Brother, Emerson, sorry, Emerson. Like for next election is January next year, and we have a lot of candidates now. So it's just who to queue behind. So the young person that is below 50, that we can queue behind, so that we can get this thing. You are giving a nice
make our head correct.
You understand?
Okay. There is one saying that say where all the eggs are bad, we just have to eat it so that we'll not go hungry. Okay. Now,
which culture and which proverb is that? So just give us a suggestion. That's all we say. We don't care about all the eggs being bad. Okay. Just give us the suggestion.
Yeah, I accept it. See, first of all, I accept the fact that I am a coward.
Okay? I do too.
Because I refuse to do what I am supposed to do.
But we are asking. But at the end of the day, we need solutions. I mean,
I'm coming.
Yeah, but I'm saying you have repeated the same thing over and over. What is the way forward? Who do you suggest, or which way forward?
You not coward.
Me, I would say I am to have a foreigner in Nigeria.
That's the way
anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Amazon.
Okay. Now we are asking which way forward.
Yeah, and who do we follow? Because the election must happen January. And that's coming on.
And we must choose.
And we have to queue behind somebody. So who and what should we do better? Since we are all misbehaving all this time.
I can say this. The one who is close to us for now, which we know that it can give us the hope we are looking for, is still the same person, the obedient group. Okay? I did not dispute the fact that I am 100% an obedient, but I just admit the fact that I'm on the wrong path for a long time and I need a change.
Okay.
And for me to get close to that change, I choose obedient for now. Okay.
But your preferred is for we to, we're supposed to have younger people running for election in Nigeria.
Yes.
Yeah, that's about, where I have issues with you is that we are sitting here and we are doing XYZ as if we are wasting our time on the space, like the way you portrayed it.
No. Okay. You are getting that point wrong.
I think what Emerson is trying to do is like so that the youth will get their act together. I understand it perfectly. You understand?
I do understand that.
My brother, I'm on your side.
Emerson, take 30 seconds, wrap up, so we go to Arinze.
Okay. So all I'm saying is I remain obedient, and obedience is me. I can do anything. If at all, he will not disappoint us this time because he accepts defeat so easily. And I hate that. I can die for my.
You are sounding so condescending to the space. You are sounding so condescending to our intelligence. Listen. You are sounding so condescending to our intelligence. I requested for this night because of you. You are sounding so condescending to this man. You claim to be an obedient person. Why didn't you mention Showore? We know who you be.
Hey, Showore is not. See, let me tell you something.
Didn't you mention Showore as is below 50? Because you were specific on 50.
Let me be specific to you.
All these bench warmers. You just sit on the corner, you come to a space and you talk nonsense.
You don't understand. You don't understand.
I heard you clearly.
What?
I heard you clearly. And I was just patient waiting for you. I was thinking somebody will call you out. When you were not calling,
you're talking about
let us follow the one that we are following.
Okay, we're talking about Showore. What do you do for Showore? Showore is a young guy. Have you ever?
Yes, you are yourself towards him. Why did you shy away?
You are not. You don't put words in my mouth.
Tell us that 50. You came to this space discussing that we are following old men that are supposed to be rescued.
Yes.
Listen, please. Excuse me.
You are blaming
telling us that we are following old men that are supposed to be rescued. And you specifically mentioned an age bracket. And we asked you, or you were asked, mention that person that is within that age bracket that you want us to follow, and you're dancing around. Tell us that person. P4P.
Yeah.
No, I'm not putting anything in your mouth.
All right, Sam. Thank you. I think I've let you guys have a little bit back and forth. I was round up in 30 seconds, 40 seconds. All right, but then we'll move the mic.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. Peter Obi remain my candidate. I voted for Peter Obi in the last election, and if he come out, I'll still vote for him because I love his idea. Even when you are calling what is his name, Showore, I did not vote for Showore because I look for good governance, even though he is young. Yes, I look for good governance. And Peter
anyway, just to put things in perspective, Showore is over 50. But anyway, let's move to mine.
Exactly.
Okay.
Also about
okay, thank you.
Emerson, P2P, if they tell you to do what P2P is doing today, can you be able to do it? The juggling around, traveling about 6 to 7 places in one day. You people are.
See, one thing about me is
spending your own money. Do not remove that part of it. Spending your own money.
I'm even talking about
not
the stamina. I'm even focusing on the stamina.
No. The stamina can be cutting, but can you get these funds to do what he's doing? Your personal money. Anyway, anyway, all of us now. Some people will get. Some people will move on,
and I get where tennis.
I
understand the fact. I even talked about that. With the case for this country to allow a foreigner, an alien, to be leading us. I understand that part, but we are doing the most we can. I have seen 10 over 10. All of us here. Sometimes we use our productive time to be educating Nigeria, creating awareness. That is big. In fact, that is even bigger than working on the ground. To be honest with you, the media controls what goes on the ground. So anytime I pick offense when anybody comes, we are here talking, which you said earlier. I know you might mean well or something, but it's not okay to. It's a big, media is big. It's very big. That's how they whitewashed Buhari in 2014. Whitewashed him and put him upon Nigeria. And everybody forgot everything about Buhari and they made him the president. So the media is huge. What we are doing, if they knock us out here, you will not be hearing that P2P that you're talking about, if not that media. So yeah, But we move on from there. Thank you so much, my brother. Arinze,
Kelly, please let me just add one thing. Just 30 seconds, I'm done. Please.
Yeah, go ahead. 30 seconds.
If in the course of this conversation we have said yes, we are allowing the aged people to rule us, that let's start thinking of how the youthful ages can now come into politics and take over. Then that would have been a flow. But you just say, boom, 50 years. Brother, listen, you can't go into governance if you don't have experience. So you need to get yourself into the political game and learn. As you're learning, you'll get yourself better. A lot of us were advised not to go into politics because it was dangerous. You have to join court and all that. Now we see different.
This young guy, this young guy from Borno, what is his name? That former obedience guy that now comes with Sheyi Tinubu. If we all if that guy when he was doing obedience and we go and vote him as a governor, you don't see him today. What that Isaac Pala or what his name? I forgot his full name. If we all went in and say, "Oh, this one a young person," we put him as a you see,
Isaac.
Yes, but today the leader is.
There was even a time we were campaigning for him to be Labour Party chairman.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yes.
All I'm trying to tell you, Emerson, it's not easy to have a proven character. P2B is a proven, tested by all means, by all world, global, anything standard, tested. So yeah, it's not let me just support him now because that's the only option. No. P2B is not only option. You can't put him like that. It's the best option to any measure of any world. America, anywhere, that man can stand presidential election and win and lead very well. But that's it. Rize, the mic is yours, my brother.
Yeah, thank you very much, my elder brother. And the Talakawa in chief, Tukuma. Please, if I hear your voice, I'll strangle you. 10 over 10. Thank you for the space. I mentioned my brother. I think
say no go hard me to drop you. Sure, you know that one. It will cost me nothing. We'll drop a Talakawa like you.
They take over. I mentioned see you to want me to take over.
Exactly.
Bandits.
Kenny no go support our care. Nepotism want to kill Kenny. Nepotism want to kill you.
Yeah, but how is it go on, Baba?
So, I'm asking my guy. I understand and I can relate to what you're trying to say. Because the point is, you understand, you have the clarity of understand that P2B is the best candidate, and based on the reality on ground and what we have, we work with what happens. I wish that there are young people that are taking over the country, but look at all the young people under 50. All of them the banker boys for APC. You understand? All of them, some of them they fight over $2,000. These are the people under 50. You understand? So, what do you want us to do? So, we have to work with what we have. And the good thing about it is not even the lesser, there's what we call the lesser demon or the lesser demon. To be as in global standards, just like I said, stand anywhere if these records are viable. And this kind of politician, that's why a lot of people of all tribes in Nigeria, tribes and tongues, they are still behind because this kind of politician in any country, I guess, they come once in a while. They don't come every time. You understand? And so that is why I'm encouraging you. Understand? And this guy has promised to be the bridge. Look at how you know somebody that will even give this chance to the young people. Is the kind of people he surrounds himself with. He doesn't play that kind of politics of man politics that you have to know somebody to get access to him. You understand? Once you prove your metric, you get access to P2B. And that is how a lot of prominent obedience, we are made. Because you prove you can do this job, you get access to him, and you are given the job. So that is the kind of country we want to be, and that is why we relate to P2B so well. And I believe that you understand that point. Now, going forward about the topic in discussion, that is our president's state of origin and town of origin. Well, allegedly, because I continue to use that, allegedly, we've been told as of Irabiji on few states. So
No. Talakawa, put it in the proper context. We have been told by a very prominent APC and acolyte of Tinubu that he was allegedly from Iragbiji. So please put context in it.
Exactly. Let me teach you allegedly, we have been told by a prominent member of the APC that Tinubu is from Iragbiji Northern State. And unfortunately, we've never been in this kind of situation in this country, where in first detail, when we used to write composition in primary school, that was what we used to call it then. Before we started writing essays, it used to be composition. Write a composition about yourself. I am Chuku Matalakawa. I am from Nasarawa State. That kind of something. I am Arizu Chinedu. I am from Anambra State. This is the basic.
Kenny, notice say your this thing they cover this idiot here. I go drop her from this space. Why they talk like APC person? I go drop her.
Allow me to talk. All these youths, allow me to talk. That's why youths can never take over. Allow me to talk.
I go gag you for here. You mad? You didn't say because you're up there, you're going to talk anyhow. Are you mad?
So this is the basic. That's what we call biodata. If you cannot define where you are from or where your president is from, it's already a big problem. Look around you. You go to America, they trace their origin. Trump can trace his ancestral lineage all the way to Germany, where the first ancestors migrated from. All the world leaders, including the most of the world, go to Cameroon to appear that it's only our own that there is a lot of speculation. Nobody knows it. The other day, during the campaigns in 2022, I saw they go release Donald Duke young picture. You understand? They might have to come out and say, please, you people will stop using my pictures. You understand? This is how this man, the whole thing around him is shrouded in a lot of secrets and so much controversy. And that is how everything around him has been panning out, including his politics, governance. You look at somebody that is not rooted, because that's one thing about not being rooted in a place. You don't care about that place. So the decisions you make are like, when people look at the decisions this man has making, either through his first project Buhari or through himself now as the president, you discover that this person is serving another interest. He's not serving the interest of ordinary Nigeria. And that is because he's not rooted. He's not from here. There's a lot of controversy around alleged. You understand? So, my brothers and sisters, this is a very easy one to me. I used to tell some people close to me, I wish that Tinubu at least performed at least 25% okay. I wish he at least did at least 25% of any promise that he seemed to have made or his people made on his behalf. Because if we are telling ourselves the truth, Tinubu did not open his mouth and tell anybody anything. That is why sometimes when people are, I say, when did this man really talk? When P2B was visiting media houses, going to media chats, even Atiku at some point came out, even though he didn't come out very well. But P2B was going around, saying a lot of things. Tinubu till today, as the president, continues to send out proxies to talk on his behalf. So he cannot even, the only promise, the only policy statement this man has ever made that I had clearly, the subsidy is gone. And that was the one he said on the day of the inauguration. I've never had this
electricity. So, electricity.
Okay. Maybe he said that. I'm talking of the one that I had very well. Subsidy is gone. I was like, this first that we talk. Was what the first thing he said on that Eagle Square. And subsidy was really gone according to him, even though we now hear that the government still pays billions of naira subsidy with fuel price on the increase. So this is an easy thing. This man has to, in fact, the cancer of the APC administration has to be dealt with appropriately. Let it end with this government. We have to, it's not about trying new things. We have to change the trajectory of this country because I've never seen a leadership, a set of leaders that are so aloof. There's no feeling. This guy went to, was it Benue? After the Elwaka massacre. He couldn't summon I don't know, he didn't even have the human just go to that community. Stopped at the airport, waved at them. I was like, I need to be going back. In just 10 minutes, he went back. Subjected these people that just faced the bloodiest massacre of their life. They had to line up on the streets with their rappers and to welcome him.
Kenny, this government don't do so much today. We don't forget something. Do you remember the time that the kids under the rain come and welcome the president?
Yes.
It was just. Was it not that same just?
Yeah.
Wow.
The kind of aloofness you see these people
end up not seeing the victims. That's where he stopped at.
He doesn't care about victims. That's the funny thing. He doesn't care. For this man, everybody is dispensable as long as the end goal is him. That was the first time this man came into the scene. Came onto the scene. He has always, from the first day, I've never seen a politician like this. It has always been how to retain power. It has always been how to, enlarge the tentacles all over the country. It has always been how to expand his dynasty. He has never thought for one thing. And you can see it in his policy. You can see it in the kind of decisions. And when it is very easy, just like you go to IBS, how is your government? You don't need to go to GPT to see a government that is working. You don't need to open that on Twitter. You see our different. You say according to Gemini, I checked Gemini. I just asked Gemini. According to ChatGPT, is speaking nonsense English. How does that translate to the life and status of the ordinary people? They cannot say it. They cannot ask them what they are speaking. Let them list out the achievement of Tinubu. And they will start doing according to ChatGPT in the macroeconomic whatever and the regularization of the naira. How does that affect a local man that was driving for cloth in show? How does that affect the other woman that was driving bread in a kitchen? How does that affect them? You don't want to use and campaign to this part. You don't care. That is the
or
wickedness
you understand our. You know, go ask yourself.
That is the wickedness and influence of this land. And I think that Nigeria sit up, just like my brother Amesin said. We the young people, it's not enough, to start saying, I wish P2P will not make that mistake as still calm. You are just that they are talking with. You are not angry enough. You are not angry enough. It is your destiny is made for life. The family is made for life. Every of you are made for life. It is your destiny that is being toyed with. And you should take it seriously. There is no revolution that started anywhere in the world that it was believed. Anyone that political leaders had political revolution, when they realize, they will settle themselves. If you are waiting for it to come to the top, they are wasting time. It will never lead to any. So the more we do, through revolution that is supposed to deliver good deliverables to the ordinary people, led by the people themselves. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Emma, I think.
Okay, why you return?
Why would I? Emma, you there? The Emma.
No. Let's give ladies. No, beg. Give ladies chance. Kenny. We have to.
Now, I guess.
Oh, that's. I will come to you. You have been in and out, so it's not our fault. You have been in and out.
No, I've not been in and out.
Okay, let the ladies finish. Let the ladies finish up. We'll come to you. Okay, thank you. Try. The mic is yours.
Okay, thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Hello, everybody here. So this is the question. Democracy. I don't even think like the word democracy exists under Tinubu's regime. Maybe speaking to Nigerians, and you hear something like, what can we do? What can we do?
And we also ask the question of where. Can you mute your mic, Mary? Yeah, we are asking. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Go ahead. No. Question of where Bola Ahmed Tinubu from, his nationality, is in case school where he went to primary school. In case you know, you can help us with that information. So far, we have been here for hours. Nobody has been helpful. It's only allegedly that we have had, all from APC and both from every obedience. We have not heard where it's from. But in case if you have that information, we are also here to listen. Thank
you. Okay. For me, I don't even think Bola Ahmed Tinubu is Nigerian, because the way he's treating Nigerians, I don't think he's from Nigeria. Nobody has given me his state of origin. Even INEC published, I think, the data of candidates, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu's primary and secondary certificates, or of the primary school and secondary school he went to, was not there. And there was this interview, somebody was defending the rubbish. He said he didn't go to school. He's a great man. Maybe he was so intelligent. He didn't go to primary and secondary school. He just got his BSc. That is how they do it before. And I was like, okay, That means somebody can just walk in and operate on your child in Nigeria. The person just needs a skill, doesn't need a certificate. It doesn't need to be. The person does not need to go to medical school to become a doctor, a surgeon, and just get the skill. Then you operate on that child. So for me, I don't know who he is. I don't know his origin. I don't know anything about him. The only thing I know.
like your comments where you say that the way he's treating Nigerians does not show evidence that he's a Nigerian. I really love that part. And that's my stand. I stand with you on that comment. So go ahead.
So that's it. That's it. And I'm just asking, who made him a governor in the first place? So who made him a governor in the first place? And how then? Because the speaker, I think it was also was saying something about the youth, and I give 100% to that. But later it was just, for me, I'm a proud obedient. I don't need, when I'm talking, I tell you, is either you do this or you're trying to save your life. I told them 2027 election, it's going to be a kind of a protest vote. It's not going to be like, let's see what this man can do. He cannot deliver nothing. He has nothing else to offer. The only thing he has to offer is doom. He has nothing to offer. So this period, if I'm talking to someone and I'm talking to the youth, and mostly the Gen Zs, and you're telling me, I just feel like it's not your business, and you're in this country. I used to tell them, if you're going to be in this country 2027 and you're feeling this way, you're just shooting yourself on your own leg. We have to take back this country. Imagine democracy. I see democracy as a family coming together to own a company, just like Nigerians having Nigeria. Then you started looking for maybe someone to manage the company. You have so many raw materials that need production, need the process to be converted to consumable materials, and you employ someone as your manager. Now, after employing this manager, you notice that this manager is not doing well, is not, creating, turnover, no revenue, everything is just, and the manager is not even accountable to the owner of this company. It's just leaving them in the dark. And they may be the employer. They said, okay, we are done. Please, can you step, this job is, you're no longer needed for these services. Either you resign or you don't leave the job. And this manager is saying, I must stay here. I must be here. And the manager has infiltrated all other departments that they are now standing for the manager. So the owner of the company, the family, then have no rights to tell the manager to go. They're not seeing the manager as a demigod. What would have gone wrong? Is it that the owner of the company left the company, or the owner of the company started having dementia, or maybe the family, they are now under a spell by the manager, or they are illiterate, or they are cowards? This is the question I keep asking Nigerians. Then the power is supposed to be for the citizens. The citizens determine who rules them. When you get in there, you're not doing your job, you go back to your house. You leave the seat and somebody else will go there and do their best and ensure that their best should meet the company's target. So for me, democracy under Tinubu is zero. He's not even speaking to the citizens. He's just, producing bigotry, division in the land. And you're looking at your own fellow human. What you're thinking about. The first thing that comes to your mind is the tribe. This is not what we're supposed to be discussing. We need Nigeria to work. We are blessed with human resources, 200 and something million lives in Nigeria. And then we are blessed with natural resources. I keep saying it. I told someone, I said, we are supposed to be living large in this country. I'm not supposed to see Nigeria where they wash car. Jail. It don't make sense. So we're supposed to be living large. We're supposed, I don't know, but that is how my mindset is. We just let these people go in there, steal lives, save money somewhere, and the cash, the money will just get destroyed by termites and everything. And somebody in one rural community actually needed that money to survive. The hospital is a no, like.
The host wants to wrap up. All of us. If you can wrap up, maybe 30 seconds or 1 minute.
Thank you so much. That's all. I just want to wrap up with saying that democracy is dead under APC. All right, thank you. Are you there?
Yeah, thank you so much, my sister. I think the best of the submission that I take is that with the way Bola Ahmed Tinubu is treating Nigerians, it's an evidence that there's more evidence that this man is not from Nigeria. And that I take to the bank. But thank you so much. Emma or Ima, are you there? Emma is not there. Okay. Yeah. The mic is yours. The mic is yours. 3-4 minutes, please. The 10 wants to wrap up.
Okay, yeah. Normally I don't talk. Okay, no more. Yeah, I don't even talk much anyways. Good evening, everyone. So, it's Emma, by the way. I know that name distressing us, so I might just rearrange it after a while so you guys can see it. So, I've listened to everyone. And to be honest, everything I've heard today, aside from all those options that wanted to mess up the space earlier, create those people like say that serious thing. Like Harry has said earlier, I still blame NDC because today is August 7th, right? And at the moment, we have not really seen any, there's no noise yet. From my own side, I don't know if you guys are feeling comfortable, but I never seen any noise yet. I expect the agitation to have started, but well, and I will try our own best on our own side. So, speaking to the topic at first, yeah, as democracy died, of course, it's died, it's dead rather, it's still dying. Each minute as it goes, because we have seen the country become a country that belongs to just the few in power, and the rest of the citizens have chosen to become psychopaths. Reasons that obviously you can't, since the people cannot really afford that needs anymore, they have to attach themselves like leeches to the same very few that decided to cripple us and take the same country away from us. Same democracy that's supposed to be government for the people, by the people, for the people, it's now being government for the few, by the few, and for the few. Your own president can go out outrightly, contradicting himself in his own comment, in his own post, saying that the EFCC should reverse the freezing of the account, while the same EFCC said that a notice of fraudulent activity is going on. They try to freeze the account so that they can curtail whatever is going on. According to them, they are doing investigations at the moment. Instead of being to allow them as an independent body that they are to do whatever they want to do, they are struggling to take that stand as the other now, the owner of Nigeria, people to say, father of all nations, He's the father of the nation. He now choose what he wants to do in our institutions. So the topic is self-explanatory. It's not even a question anymore. It's a done deal. Let me not take too long. I appreciate you guys' concern. The program must work. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you so much. Thank you. Harrison, are you there?
My Oga,
Yeah,
good evening. Please confirm if I'm audible enough.
You are. Very.
Okay. Good evening to the host, double co-host. Good evening, bosses. Everybody on the speaker session and both the listener section. Good evening. I beg when I go manage my voice more, I get more code. Okay. Before I say anything, let me quickly answer your question. Hey. So then tell us the guy man are from Osun State, but he was born in Lagos, right? According to his biography. Then for his early nursery school and primary school.
I beg. You step back. Yeah. I think that is misinformation. He was wait. He was allegedly, his roots was traced to Osun State, and he naturalized or is Lagos State indigene officially. So I don't know where they born. I don't know where enter for this equation.
And all of them is alleged. Even the official is alleged.
So I don't know where them born am. I don't know how I can enter the equation. So if you know, you can tell us.
But where they
even APC said it was allegedly official in Lagos.
But Mr. Kevin,
we are quoting
me. Okay, I'm not but me where they born me, it affect me because my ancestral parents are Ogun, Lagos. But I'm in Kaduna. I don't even have any indigenship with Ogun State. So where them born me, now I'm in my state, and nobody feel can commot me. So I'm an entity of Kaduna State, Sabongeri local government. And people have come to challenge. In short, some people came to tell me that I should leave. Like, some people came to gaslight me on the space that I'm not outside, I should leave. And guess what? I told them they are impersonating because I don't have any official document. That means they are putting fraud on me. You understand? So if Tinubu is that one is on Tinubu where they born you. It's on him. I know my primary schools, I know my secondary school, I still know my classmates. I'm not an alien. Sorry for interjecting you. Sorry for interjecting my brother.
I mean, it's not even a joke. This is a serious case going into 2027 election. Is it an alien that hijacked Lagos power and now hijacked Nigerian power and now is enslaving the rest of us in Nigeria? How can we allow this mayhem to be happening to Nigeria? The biggest beneficiary of Nigeria today is two people, two aliens.
Mr. Kennedy, the beauty of democracy, right, is the power for that freedom for people to have the power to select their leaders, elect them. Unfortunately, this government has stopped that because they are stopping the people from getting their PVCs. Do you understand? The system is frustrating voters. You are freezing account numbers of governors and unfreezing them 9 days to elections. And you say that is democracy?
And all the action is pointing that this person is not Nigerian.
Kenny, that's the question my brother is asking. That's not democracy. The real Democrats of our time are Jonathan. Jonathan is a Democrat. Tinubu is not a Democrat. Jonathan organized an election. He allowed the APC, the YPP to do their conventions, to have their parties. He didn't do all that. Mr. Kenny, couple of months ago, people slept. Mr. Kenny, couple of months ago, people sent letters from parastatals to parastatals to get venues. At the end of the day, the system frustrated them. They went to get private venues, and they had to sleep in the venues for their convention. That is demonstration of grace, Kenny. That is not democracy.
And this has never happened in Nigeria before.
It has never happened. So I want to put that because when I talk, I want to round up the space, and I have a lot to say. I've not spoken to the topic. That's why I interjected.
No, you will come back. You will come back. Harrison, yeah. Go ahead.
I understand the entire issue on ground, right? But what I'm trying to do
it's a very serious issue for all of us, my brother.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm aware. I'm just trying to put it out there so everybody is aware. Allegedly, you get you feel still informed. Allegedly, say this is what we have on his biography. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's not like I'm stating the fact. And I don't fit as for in biography they try put out there. That's anyhow you want to understand them, you get. But at least let it not be like people are feeling like, okay, there is no record at all. You feel still get record, but an alleged record, something like that. Hey, that's what I'm trying to do before I answer or say anything to the topic of the space. You get. So I'll finish up with that. The primary school, they talk say you go primary school for Lagos State, St. John's Primary School, right, for Lagos State. Another primary school is Children's Home School, Ibadan. Then secondary school is disputed. We not see any record there. Okay. Then for his college, he attended Richard J. Daly at Chicago. Mind you, now this same college, they thought they in go before they even built the school. But then, but then it's on his biography, right? He attended.
Wait, sorry, Harrison, please, sorry. Ìyá alákàrà olórí burúkú yẹn, mute mic yẹn, olórí burúkú yẹn, kí ló ṣe ní respect wa? Olórí burúkú yẹn, wàá ṣọ̀fọ̀ láyé ẹ̀, á ṣe àrà. Ó jẹ́ pé lórí comment section, ó jẹ́ wá ní comment section, tá ló fẹ́ láyà náà? Ó ń ṣe èrè, olórí burúkú. Ó fẹ́ ké bíbà ẹ̀, máa dùn ẹ̀ pa, olórí burúkú òṣì. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó kúrò níbà ẹ̀. I'm so sorry, Harrison, please continue.
I've removed it. It was deliberate that he left his mic on, that's why I removed him. But go ahead.
Okay, so I was saying the Richard J. College is the one he attended before the school was even built, right? We not still drag that one. He said he attended University of Chicago, which this guy, Omokori Abireno, went to verify. Still, we know the pattern. Now them, now the same people you get, he's working for them. I'm just trying to put it out there so you know the records are there. But allegedly, so my answer to the question, it might not be what you think. This is my own opinion. You get, I'm open to your critics, but this is my own opinion. Okay. Now, I would not say Nigerian democracy is dead under Tinubu's regime. You get, or under the APC regime. But I would say it is under serious pressure. Now, we still have elections. We still have opposition parties. We still have courts, the legislative bodies. As much as they are not working, but they are still there, right? You still have a civil society of people who openly criticize the government. Okay? The fact that these institutions and those people are still very much active, in as much as their voice are low, it might not be as loud as what you might be expecting. You get, but as long as the people still they come out, they criticize. Me and you, we did this space. They talk. This government is not good. The democracy is not dead. You get. Now, what I think is the problem is them trying to intimidate people, right? Now you have this guy. I think what to be named? The guy that said the youth should enter the government. Now you as a youth entering the government, you guys learn. You not go just enter that institution without learning, right? Even if it's something you studied in school, you cannot just walk up and assume a role. It doesn't work that way. You need to work under people, gain experience, perform certain activities before you'd be able to handle certain roles in the government. Now, aside that, you need the fund. You're not going to carry 10 million, enter Nigerian politics today, make you win any role. It's not possible. The system is corrupt. Even if you carry that your 10 million, enter. You still need the main problem, godfatherism. You still need person to back you up, person to point, say, okay, I will make this call, give you. You get one or two things. And mind you, if they should make that calls for you, you enter there, you will definitely start settling them, which is something I think is the main problem here. You get anybody where we say they come into the Nigerian government, have people they are trying to settle. It's not just them. So the focus to do a lot of things, make a lot of changes, is not possible. It becomes impossible because of the demands from their godfather. Okay. Now, aside that, a lot of youth are losing interest in the government. You know, get what you want me today, make I enter government or say I'm going for governorship or I have interest in presidency. It's impossible. I have a skill set that can be monetized. Everybody now for say from 35 they go down. Almost everybody they enter entrepreneurship. Everybody they try to build something to survive outside the system. So whether the government is doing well or they are not doing well, as long as they what you they do, they give you food chop, you they pay transport, you they pay school fees. Everybody would just relax. Okay. A lot of youths are losing interest. So it's even impossible. I don't know. It might be possible some way, but I feel like it's impossible to ask the youths to go into the system because they've lost interest. Apart from the entire rage online, the fire online, where we see everybody just the shout, get your PVC remote, make this country right, and all of that, right? You would not have recorded the number of people who have registered PVCs in 2026. You're not going to figure that kind of number. Like 2023, you know how they take they beg people to register their PVCs. Even when we go vote, you know how they take beg people. You're going to vote, beer parlors, they open, hotels, they open. People, you see people, they drink, they do their own thing. Like, they're not really care. You guys should go and vote, come back, tell them who you voted for, and that is it. So it can't be like, say, this period now, it taught them where, which is the reason why everybody decided to, okay, let's try again. Not be say they try because they have interest in the government. No, they have no interest in participation. They just want to make things just change small. And once things change a little, they will adapt to it and they become comfortable again. They would not pressure anybody to make changes to certain things, right? So I believe when political powers becomes increasingly concentrated, right? It becomes like the opposition parties and the other institutions become weaker, right? That is when politics defect the winning party. People, almost how many percent of the entire 66 states don't defect to APC?
30 seconds, Harrison. Sorry.
Almost how many people don't defect go the so I wouldn't say the democracy is dead. I would only say it's backsliding heavily because of the pressure mounted on it. Okay. So for me, basically, the question isn't whether democracy is already dead. Okay, it's whether we are allowing the institutions that protect that democracy to gradually become weaker. Okay. Thank you very much. You the mic.
Yeah, thank you so much, Harrison. The problem is that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is actually actively killing those institutions that you're talking about. That's why, the only thing that we are talking about, the primary and secondary school, is that INEC has wiped out the information. INEC themselves wiped the information out so that if you sue him to court that he submitted a fraudulent certificate, INEC will come back to you and say, we don't have any record of anyone. So that's unfortunate thing that is happening now. So yeah, the institutions are being destroyed. But thank you so much. And is it Ada? Ada, are you there? I don't worry. Before I go to boy.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Hang on, Ada. What did you say?
Okay.
Yeah, are you there? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, oh boy. And then I go to Ada. Yeah, you have the mic, oh boy.
I know this. Yeah.
My leader.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I actually want to host the space because of Tinubu. I have I have a lot about Tinubu, well documented about Tinubu. My pain about Nigeria is that nothing will happen about Nigeria. You're not going to get hurt. And I'm not saying it because I'm pessimistic about Nigeria state. When you say truth, don't say it. That's where we are. From the beginning of Nigeria, truth has eluded us. You are widening so much that it cannot be contained anymore. Tinubu was someone that would have failed as 1999. Where Atiku Abubakar was one of the persons that was betraying the intention of that action from putting Tinubu where he is. Tinubu doesn't have any reason to be in government of Nigeria. At best, Tinubu should be in prison. Unfortunately, we have allowed, because of our concerted efforts to widen criminality, because of our political failure, Tinubu find himself in power. That's why Nigeria will not get ahead again. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not saying it anything. Tinubu is a hallmark of whatever Nigeria is today and will be tomorrow. That's what Tinubu represents. Talking about moral depravity, Tinubu is there. Talking about people where like your school does not matter anymore, Tinubu is there. Talking about the division of Nigeria in terms of political identity, Tinubu is there. Don't talk anything about Nigeria. Tinubu represents that particular thing we're talking about. That's why his presidency is very interesting for me as a person, because that's to tell you how busy we are as people in terms of how much we have gone down. And nobody can come and tell you, say, oh no, not going to be here. That's what it's true. And this is not set out of hate for Nigeria state. No, it's not hate. That's on the street. Who is Tinubu as a person first of all? I'll tell you, I'll have a discussion tomorrow morning. But let me give you a bit of it. There's a lady called Mogaji. Mogaji is a foster parent to Tinubu. Right? Mogaji is Tinubu is herself. And she's a very, very people woman in terms of market system, organization of women, and she was wealthy too. So she's not the mother of Tinubu. She's not the biological mother of Tinubu. If you heard about this Owando, right? Owando, right? Mogaji gave birth to that boy, or the man called, that guy is Tinubu. That's his name. That's Tinubu. He's a son of Mogaji. So Tinubu was a product of somebody that was brought in as a boy and as a houseboy. He was quite very smart, and the woman loved him so much. The woman has a daughter called Bola. She died in Virginia. She died in Virginia. So Tinubu is not a mystical person. He's a known human being. People that knows him very well. Two people I know very well, close to me very well, who came to the US in 1961. They came to Chicago. And everything about people, they know them very well, because when I came to Chicago, they were one of the first people that came to Chicago to come study. They came in 1969 and 1971. Tinubu came in there after a few years later, after they have settled down. So their home was like a place where everybody come and play around. Every Nigerian person, African person come there and have fun and go to club. Because their father were rich. So they had fun at those age. So it was a fun for everybody to come there to come and play. So that's how this guy where you call about his real name. Many of them mentioned it here. That's the real name. Mr. Kenny will remind you know this one better than I do. Chicago is a big hive today. Corruption. Chicago City is a big hive of corruption. I will give you an example of what I mean. In Chicago, people can have 2 social security cards. In Chicago, people can have 2 social security cards. It's a fact. I can tell you, I know people get out. There's a man who come from Awuchi in those states. So when I saw his name, was two English names. Why is this man? His friend from Awuchi. The man was speaking like normal Nigerian person, but that's not 2 names. Because I have to use his phone to help him. That's why. That's your name? He said yes. So when he left, my told me that the man took this name in the 70s from a graveyard. So you go to a grave and look for a name in the graveyard and take it and call that and tell them that you misplaced your document and they will send it back to you. This is a real life experience. Let me tell you anything. Today, if I want to go and collect 5 years driving license in Chicago, I can go there today and get it today. If I want to go and collect 5 years driving license in Chicago, I can go there today and get it today. I've had people say, if I want to do marriage, right? If you want to do marriage of outrage in America, very fast to get your things done. You go to Chicago. Chicago is the place where anything can be done, and you go home with it. I make high and everything.
My leader, honorable, off your mic, honorable, honorable,
honorable, off your mic.
So, Ogboy, you are here to tell us that Kenny is a fraudulent person. Is that what you are trying to tell us? Because I know Kenny also lived in Chicago.
Honorable.
Honorable. Nobody with Kenny for 2 weeks. I don't think it was Kenny house for 2 weeks. Not for 2 days, for 2 weeks. Right? That is a very nice person. He's a very human person, very human and calm. Right? So that when I see it's
honorable, off your mic, off your mic.
So,
please.
So when we talk about this thing, so Tinubu is not a person with a mystical. Tinubu is a non-human being. People that knows him very well. Knows him very, very, very well.
I can attest. Oh boy, I can attest to that. Telling my brother is very human.
I like the full textbook about Tinubu, and everything I say
is not like Chokoma.
People that know Tinubu personally, they're not in politics though. They're not in any politics. They're not care about Nigeria state. Like I have people who make the list. Who met America. They know this gang. They know these people very well. So it's not like what you are talking about is a joke. You know, when this other guy mentioned about Abiola, I'll mention about somebody that was a governor in the state.
Wait, but Ogboy, that's Bola Tinubu that died.
Yes, she's a woman. She's a woman.
Wait. How come nobody has been able to bring out that death certificate of that particular person?
You see, there's a if you go to Chicago, you see, crime and corruption is everywhere, right? If you want to get your way, right? One day away, people will collect money, but it's not there. It's not there obvious like the way like Nigeria is to say a lot of things, right? Chicago have been a big hype of corruption in America till today. Till this day. I can be living in Kansas State and I go to Chicago and get a driving license.
So what about the classmates of that university? How come nobody can find one person?
Even if you, there's no argument about that one have been settled in 2023. The school where Tinubu say are left to have gone, which is Chicago State University, right? Now that school is today. There's no year where Tinubu compensate which was 1978. There's no yearbook for that year. The school when I finished from in America today, right? If you go there, you go see class of 2026, right? You go see our picture for that place. They put up for the walkway, and you can go back to like 30, 40 years. You go see the walkway, you go see pictures of everybody for that school. That was why I connected with a lot of Nigerians to finish on my school. That I see the name. You go see the you will see finish 1998. You will see Osakpolo. This guy 1998. I'll go look for her for LinkedIn. Right? They wanted to see from there. I see that I see a lot of names for that place. I see Okpara. I got all of these guys. I took my time to look this data, these names of these persons. So if you finish to America, you go get this thing. Up to this moment, when I tell you, they want to send me my book, my picture book. So I go pay $158. I'm not listening. What I don't do, right? Today they send me email. Say it will end tomorrow, next tomorrow. They send me email every day. So it's not a joke, right? This is what they do here. I want people come out and tell you, say, oh, this. Tinubu is not a hidden person. I think who knows Tinubu very well. Because it was one I hid for him for years. It was the one that was making him look at. That was why today Tinubu don't betray him. Now, he's not the shout, you Tinubu does not have a certificate. You go cry everywhere. You get the point. Tinubu is not a hidden person. He's not a hidden person by mistake. There's a point in Nigeria called IMB and Tinubu. was a case that if I mean against Tinubu. You can go and read it on your phone here. You can see it there on your phone. You go see what the court. Tinubu went to and said they cannot investigate him. The governor. He has immunity. Because said no, they can investigate you. Can anybody me? I'm telling you the truth. In Akilo and police, Nigerian police, Akilo. That was when 1985 case, people that killed Delegiwa. That was when Kanifai me said he can investigate a case, and the court, Supreme Court agreed with him. But military government made a decree. So he went back again 1939. He went back again and said, Tinubu, who are you, Tinubu? Then, let me say something here earlier. It is a criminal offense that in 2025, I said my name is John. In 2026, I said my name is no longer John. My name is Paul. So you are sworn an oath because that oath it has criminal responsibility to attest to it. So when person tell you say he went to school and later on again not go to school again, what happened to the first oath? Because that oath is relevant in issue here. That oath when you swear before is relevant to the issue here. When Nigeria is a country where not people go ahead. When we talk about that, we say it's not a joke.
And that is the biggest crime going into 2027 because Bola Ahmed Tinubu shouldn't even be contesting 2027 if INEC did not wipe the information.
Lying on that oath is perjury.
INEC will be anything about it. Let me give you INEC will be anything about it.
No, they purged the information. No, they wiped it out of their system.
Done, right? It's for a private citizen, right? I think it's a matter to court. I'm praying before the court and the document is past one. This is the document.
I think they have done that. I think people are going
to court today.
I think people are going to court currently.
It's a waste of time to go to court in Nigeria right now. I don't like to do. I don't like to do like I can tell you for free. It's a waste of time as a Nigerian lawyer to go to court and challenge it to the court. There's nothing we'll talk about, right? But I will not talk about it, right? I will spend like 1 hour to talk about this issue. I will take because I have already written them on my notepad, right?
Okay, you're going to hold space on this discovering of Bola Ahmed Tinubu
in a very drastic sense. Tinubu is not a hidden person.
Okay. I will be there because this is of a big concern.
It's not a big concern for us. But I just not because we're not there aware. We're there aware. I just there aware.
You know, because my concern goes to the highest when his son was on TV and they asked him the question and he doesn't even want to defend it. So that made me even way more concerned.
That Ogalawe is was one of the lawyers that let me give you.
Yes, he was one of the lawyers that defended Tinubu.
But why can't he defend that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a Nigerian?
It's not possible to defend Tinubu. No matter
how. Mr. Kenny, how can the senior advocate is singing on your mandate? No, and you expect him to do a spell. His son is singing on your mandate.
If I'm your senior advocate and they're asking me if you're from this, I'll be angry. And then I'll be saying the person of this origin, this person is brother, this person. For that person to run away from mounting a single defense that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not a Nigerian, that is very disturbing. And should be very disturbing based on the actions of the president to Nigerian people. You know, every Nigerian should be very disturbed. So now we have an alien president that is trying to destroy Nigeria from all regions, including the region that has adopted him, the Southwest. He brought in the terrorism in India now. Economic woes, education is plunging down. So I'm saying every Nigeria should be very, very worried. That's all I'm saying, boy. But I will be on that space because I really need to dig more. You know, we need to dig more to find out what's going on. Where is this man from? Finish your submission.
I will finish tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I think this issue is part of, and this statement of everything is fair in politics. I think that's the conversation I will have throughout until going into 2027. Thank you so much once again. Ada, don't worry. The mic is yours now.
Yes, I'm the one. Thank you so much. Good evening, my lovely people. Good evening. I'm so happy to be here. Though I've been trying to keep the network stable at my end. So coming back and doing like I said, I don't, like I said, Tinubu does not look like a Nigerian. If you ask me, if you are a person, nobody knows your father, your mother, your educational background, I think you are a water spirit child. It's either you came through immaculate conception through the devil. I know you didn't come through angel, because everything you touches you destroy. You are an alien. You are evil being. Tinubu, an evil being. You are a water child. Maybe they exchange you with like the rest of your supporters. They exchange you people with a baby, or they exchange you with something. I'm sure you didn't come through conception. Neither you were pegged, you were exchanged, and I'm sure you are not in Nigeria. So, and um, you are not a builder of democracy. Either you are a destroyer of democracy, because everything you touch is you destroy. Anywhere you put your mark or you just touch something that's totally damaged, you don't have any relevance again. Let's look at how it started. So far, how you have. So let's look at your landmark. Everything about you speaks evil. So even your supporters who are evil. How can someone with correct brain be supporting you when their eyes are open? They are seeing the things you are committing every day. But one thing about life is change. Change is constant because you will never be forgotten. You'll be remembered for evil, not for good. And your generation. And the thing you have done to your Western brother is that you have put a landmark that anytime they are referring Western people, you always call your name because you are evil. You are evil, Bola. Nothing good comes to you. You are a destroyer of democracy, builder of democracy. You are someone that nobody should appreciate. Nobody in this world. If I just like I ask myself that who are these people supporting? Who are these people clapping for this man? All I mean, your money go finish. Is it your money? Is it Nigerian money that you have stolen or you are still stealing? That is raising your shoulder up. That money go finish. You no go last forever. That's one thing I want to tell you. That money.
I do already the money. I do already. Sorry, I do already. The money don't last. How many years do you get to live? It don't last already. Now to carry, I no go carry and go heaven.
That money, you get the way that money go dey control some people. Today, that money no go come enough for these people. Even not the damage they do to these schools, especially the one where they this conversation is right. They imagine that idiot now when they exchange the brain with basin of plastic basin. They exchange the brain to plastic basin and they exchange the brain, all of them. The compensation they come they go yes. Come here, speaker session, one talk. As they talk, what is that thing they want to tell us? Or what are they going to defend? You don't get primary school certificates. You don't get secondary school. You know, even university where it was, they share for them. There's no comment section. They share. They're not fit defend them. Then they share for them. Nobody a good thing or what is okay to all association. We don't care. This president, fellow students, president of the country, they're not even come. Don't celebrate you, nothing. Come and away. You are bad, you are evil. You are evil, Bola, you are evil. If you are here and if your dads are here or your parents or your brother, they don't go back and tell you that you are evil. You want it one day. Bola, you remember your evil. And this thing you have done, people want permission to come. Avoid them. People they support you. People they run for you now or have any good thing to say about you people. One thing you people are not reading. You think it's just now. Are you looking at the future? Is it just for you to just own power? If you go to past history, all these tyrants and leaders that held power, you think they lasted forever? We are taking now. And one thing about it is that you feel like them, surely you feel like them. And I bet you, with blood and sweat, you make sure you will not come back. Because nobody likes you. You are evil, but like you are evil. You are evil, and I wish you expire. You expire the way you came, you expire. You will just leave the face of this earth. I wish that, and I wish that for all your fellow supporters, those dumb ass people, those ones that don't have anything to say. Their family is poor. Everything about them is poor. They are poor. It's due to their mindset. They are poor. They are here supporting evil. And I wish them evil in their days. I wish them forever and ever. Amen. So yeah, don't stop my aim. I came to this space. I beg, this space that you guys want to open. You don't open it when we have gone to bed. Though. I want this space. I want to be my eyes to be open. I will give God for this space.
Bullshit.
Charlie P, is it the one of Tinubu or the other, or which one? Let me know. Wait, Charlie P now. Charlie P, wait now. I know which space are you talking about? Are you talking about Koyi space or another one? Okay. I thought he's Koyi space.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys today here.
I love you.
What is the color of your problem? Turn over 10.
All right. I know where it wrap up in 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
What is this place holding?
Go to 10 over 10 DM. Go to 10 over 10 DM. Ask him.
Arisa, what's that?
I go don't sleep. I want to fully involved.
Go to I told you go to 10 over 10 DM. I don't wait now. Yes, go to his DM. Ask him. He will let you know. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, Yusuf, try wrap up in 2 minutes, I beg. This guy, Yusuf, we have anything to say in 2 minutes? We want to round up. Okay, Yusuf not there. Harrison, I will offer you 1 minute. Harrison, are you there? Harrison is not there. Emma, are you there? No. Charlie P, you go ahead. Let's wrap up.
No, just to wrap up. Thank you, my dear sister Dover. Thank you, Kenny.
Charlie P, now you want to wrap up?
The man wrap up now.
Make I talk something for you.
Oh yeah, now talk.
Yeah, we'll close this space shortly. We'll open another one. And that space we want to open, we're dedicating it to we're non-conformist. Non-conformist, give me 100. They can make the announcement. He did it. He's not close to his phone. Okay. So there's fire on the mountain. Articulate House of Commotion. That's the space we're opening in few minutes. A lot of gist day. So there is the part of some people got money, some people didn't get money, some people got articles money, some people didn't get. There's another part of some people met with Atiku, some people didn't meet Atiku. There's another part of some people want to start opening spaces. Some people are not happy that, other fellow articulates want to start opening spaces. Now, these three things I just mentioned is causing wahala in Atiku's camp. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be bringing this space to a close and open a new one in 10-20 minutes to dissect that matter. We have insiders. We have full details of what transpired, how it happened. The foundational articulates are telling, some that they fell from sky. You guys cannot, we'll be supporting Atiku since 1999. You guys cannot leave P2B and join us and start dictating for us or start telling us what to do here. The same way you angry mobs, you headless chickens, the same way you guys left P2B and join us. Now you want to do the same thing in this camp. We will not let you do that. To my final point, they have managed to drag Atiku's son in this whole matter. Now, Atiku's son is involved too. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know Savi gossip, but I get gist. And we'll have some people that, that have been following this quarrel. And when we say you cannot sell Atiku, that is where, me, I always come from I will leave gossip for people that will gossip, but I will come from the political angle. As a political animal that I am, you cannot sell Atiku. You cannot, paint him what he is not. How did he talk that thing? Yusuf, if he didn't do, he didn't do. You don't have it, you cannot have it. So you may have, make attempts, or you may want to make attempts, try meet Atiku, see if you get mobilized, see if you get that ginger. Whether you got paid, you didn't get paid, you cannot just sell Atiku. You get the point. And that's the beauty of supporting a man that you can dig and dig and dig and will not find anything. That's why you can, that's why we are telling you people, support, come over here. Come and join us. In all sincerity, Yusuf, I meet you. Hold on. Let me market my candidate first. That is why we are telling you, anywhere this man goes, he does not need to pay anybody. People see him and see the sincerity in what he wants to do. People around him find a way to get along and support a sincere cause. But you see their own, because there is this sinister intention. There is this plan to get rich at all costs. There is this plan to get rich through Atiku. That is why you guys are having this problem. Guys, I think I will bring this space to a close. Open another one. Let me communicate back channel. My storytellers, because I never knew I had these talented storytellers. They will be analyzing from tweet to tweet, from what was heard a few months ago, from what we heard, from what we saw. They will be analyzing, and you guys can start putting your pieces together. You understand? So, Yusuf, what you want to talk? I want to put this space.
Yeah, as I say, the drag Atiku, and you know, me, I tell you, say me at the focus.
I know drag Atiku.
Yes,
I did drag the people where they drag me anytime NDC or P2B. Anywhere P2B goes. You see those people where they always drag them, now them I go come out for.
No, I want to drag Atiku again, they gag me. I want to drag him. Let me drag him as well. So there's this picture, 10/10. That's the easiest one I've seen on TikTok and Facebook, where, the same thing Kenny was saying, that they asked somebody that, where is the president from? And the person said, where is that people from? He was using a question to answer the question. So there was this picture I saw on this app like 2-3 weeks ago, where they wrote it in Hausa, that Anna America. They came Anna America, you understand? Atiku, they tell Tinubu say they define America. Tinubu do that, say they define
Exactly.
So that picture,
and the same thing is happening to their who they even are.
So you're answering that question, and I'm saying that with that picture alone, like I told you,
exactly. Okay, I didn't know that's what you wanted.
Yeah.
The point we even want to add in this thing, the point we want to add into this thing is, we don't know if, I mean, not like we don't know. We've been wondering why this fight to this extent. Why do you guys want to destroy the remnant of what, whatever is left? But there are two questions. Are you doing it because of the one you've been paid, or are you doing it because of the one you've been promised? Those are also questions begging for answers. Ken, you wanted to say something?
Yeah. Sorry.
Avicii, what's Avicii want to Avicii?
This is why I won't close. Tell about 10 and Apple
No.
Vote Donald, you cannot say anything here. We've closed that. When we were dissecting Tinubu, you didn't come here.
You were supposed to let me finish that my analysis.
No, we don't want again.
Ogbo is opening a space tomorrow to continue our guys.
From a director.
Don't worry,
that's
you
very
can do that tomorrow.
I want to listen to Charlie P instead of vote Donald Duke.
Yeah.
What do you want to tell me?
Donald Duke.
What do you want to tell me? I don't want to listen to you. I want to listen to.
Donald Duke. Vote Donald Duke. Tomorrow, Ogbo is opening a larger space. We are going to continue. I will be there.
Make you block you now. Go call him.
Avicii, check your DM.
Open an account. Join your account. Open your account. Vote Donald Duke. Join. Or make you call a boy. Make you unblock you. Go in there. Go
I know what this guy is doing. I said something to your DM.
I can't disturb my mental.
Don't disturb your mental.
No. You guys create one account. So you can use one account.
You are disturbing my own mental account. You are disturbing my own mental account. Me. You are disturbing my own. Go and disturb him.
Sorry, Avicii, who are you referring to?
When you know in Deji's space, lie down flat for Deji. He say, I beg, chain topic. He lie down flat.
Avicii, stop now. Stop this thing. We are coming to that story.
Okay. Yeah. Avicii, if you want to still speak on Tinubu, stop. You have 1 minute and we wrap up.
No. We cannot take any more Tinubu. We need to jump on this article House of Commission.
I sent you some space topic from Yuma. If you want more, I feel you should follow his idea because he knows how to point.
Okay.
Let's use his topics, nice topics, and we'll now put hashtag, yes. So in Clay's comment section, we'll now use hashtag, so let everything overflow. Because people are confused, because I'm saying who is tiny. So with all these things, we need to analyze it. Because from somebody's speech, I saw tiny then after 2 sentences, and now saw gone. So all these things we need to merge everything. Then we now know what you are talking about.
But 10 over 10, is this not what you really agree?
Vote Donald tomorrow. We'll talk about it.
I wish he says yes. So I say we'll just collect everything.
We don't start this place already. Discussing your matter. Now want to open space.
So 10, do you want to convert this space to?
No, I'm not converting this. I won't block this vote, whatever. No, I will block you first.
No block him. No block him.
Don't block him, please. No block him. We never block Tinubu now. I never block you. What is the worry? Tell him, I never block that guy. That guy we go lock myself. I never block him. People they talk in the lock. We don't go block these people. We are collecting our country back.
I know they
If you don't
block
block
anybody.
us, you go unblock us.
Every little thing that happened within obedience, within P2B, with P2B, with NDC, these charlatans go open space. Now they are fighting themselves. He said, make I no open space. No let me use Shokono swear for you.
What in he talk?
No let me use Ogun and Shango combine swear for you. I know nice. Forget say Afisa guy. I know they okay. You know they only you. You know they want to no bad one of Benny. That shift inside.
Yeah, no need to block. Space go wrong. The thing is, the bigger conversation.
After all, Baba Tinubu say everything is fair in politics. All is fair in politics.
He still the request match. This guy not the listing for the year one. Remember, accept that at least this space is wrapping up.
Come here, you tell me you want to open space. People open space on.
I know with it.
No worry, make an end. Make an end.
I know with it. Wait. The thing is, the problem here is that, apart from the space that you want to open, and the bigger thing that we will continue to discuss is that debate that happened on TV 10/10, where they are asking.
Don't do wait. I've been talking since. Let others talk. Calm down.
We are wrapping up on Kichio.
Why is this space you guys are talking about?
China chiefs on that drink on that plate. Okay, China.
Avicii.
NK.
How
many times did I call you?
Hold on. Avicii, for that space, my job, I'll be the tweet that started the whole fight. I go read the com.
When are you going to open it?